This is a song that my mother taught me. The boogeyman, the boogeyman, the boogeyman, boo. He's an awful man, a terrible man, a wicked man too. He often chases children and catches them like mice. His teeth, they are awful, and his breath, it is not nice.
So we're on our way in a snowstorm to go try to find someone that's lost in the woods. Y'all say a prayer.
Footsteps walking when I do, I hear the sound, but see nothing as I look around. I see many eyes shining, following everywhere I go. Every time I look in the dark, they're looking at me. A foul smell in the air as people walk around without a care. Shadows in the corner of my eye, but when I turn to look, there is nothing there. A blur passes by, but what do I see? Only that who calls my name from the forest, the same as my father do. My hair stands up on the back of my neck, I feel sick and dizzy now. Disoriented, spinning around. A large wolf on 2 feet follows me, lurking and smirking from tree to tree, whistling for me to look as a clawed hand waves. My body tries to tremble, but I'm staying brave. Something sways back and forth, I look away. I remember my mother always told me that when I hear and see this in the woods or around town, I am to sound the alarm, but let others know predator Bigfoots are hunting, and I should go and let her know. My father knows what to do as he calls to other men too. Mothers find their children and let them know to stay close. Stay in the house and pull the shades down. Hold your breath and don't make a sound. On from the teaser before the predator Bigfoots are back and hungry for more. Man and woman form lines to clear the land. The brushes beat as townspeople walk from the street to the wood line, moving slow into the woods now, making no sound as a gifting tree is found. Food and children's items with sales and flowers too. Why would someone do this to our town? Putting us all in danger. The shoes of a stranger are seen. Someone has been feeding predator Bigfoots near our family's home. Trees bowed and pulled down, sharpened spikes placed in the ground as the forest goes quiet. Not a bird, cricket, or frog. The trees are still, the forest has a chill. Weapons now ready as all know the sign that predator Bigfoots are around. Now it's a trap as he slaps on a tree. A whoop over there and a breath next to me. Now whoops everywhere behind every tree. A raven's call, but that's not all. Coyote sounds, how is broken branches are heard. The babies cry, I hear a hoot, and an owl flies by a call for help. Then the sound of a scream, like a dream will come to the reality of now. Predator Bigfoots all around. They didn't make a sound till now. We all know, put the sight at his head to slow their charge. People run from fear as others stand clear, calm in their aim as the ground is now stained. The forest now quiet as only few walk away. Now we look for the predators are down.
Matthew 15:14. Matthew 15:14. Let them alone, they be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. And we'll pray. Father, we just thank you for open our eyes to what's all around us. We thank you for all the ways that you take care of us and that you teach us and help us to teach others about the things that are out there. We ask your blessing over this channel, over this broadcast, and over our viewers, Lord. We just thank you for it all. You're just such an awesome, awesome God. You take care of us every day, and we love you. And we don't take it for granted, not for 1 minute. We don't take this channel for granted, and we're just so grateful. In Jesus' name, the name of your Son, Yeshua, amen.
Amen.
Welcome to Watching Wednesday.
We have, this computer's a little slow, but we have 3 books out. The first one is Predator Bigfoot and Spiritual Warrior's Path. You can find all of these on Amazon. We also have it in Spanish for our Spanish-speaking friends. Pa Grande El de Predator y El Sendero de Guerrera y Espiritual. You can find all of these on Amazon. Also, Bigfoot Gifters, another book that we wrote. It's a smaller book. I think it's $12 now. But it is a chapter out of the book that we're trying to finish. But we've just been so busy with other projects that it's kind of fell back. But that is Bigfoot Gifters, also in Spanish. Las Ofrendas de Pa Grande. So if you speak Spanish or English, you can still get these. Also, the latest one, the children's book, Monster Spotters. Very well done, illustrated artwork in it. Even that cover is art that was done by Lee Tracker E. And we'll also be featured in a book reading at the Antlers Public Library in June of...
Is it June or July?
June.
I don't remember.
Oh. But that's
soon.
That's coming up soon. We'll be reading that Monster Spotters book to them. And we also got an invite to another library to do a book signing. That is in the Telehina area, which, it's a Bigfoot area also near Hornaby, not real far from there. They said they would welcome having a book signing there, and we will do it just like we did here in Antlers, or in the Antlers area. It was very good, and everyone got to have all their answers, their questions, answers, and we also got an update on some activity that we're going to have to go and check out and help out with. But I think our biggest thing right now is the ticks and the chiggers and things like that. So we're kind of hesitant
We're
about
being extra careful this year.
Yeah, we don't want to get any things that some people are putting out there.
Or have to put on so much poison that,
Yeah.
and it's not even working sometimes.
So we got those coming up. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the fair use copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This is for teaching, criticism, comments, and helping people in that way. I'll put that logo in the top left, so it's always there through there. And don't forget about these books. If you know people, who don't have this kind of information that we share. Get them the books, let them read it, let them make their own decisions, and once they read it, they'll start looking around. They'll start being more cautious, more aware, and you may not know it, but you will be helping them, even if you're just sharing that book or reading parts of it to them.
Even, yeah, I'm
Go ahead.
sorry. Even if they're skeptical, some things will click, and when they see them, it'll still be in the back of their mind. So,
Yeah, and you will be helping them, especially the children. If you don't know how to talk to them about these creatures out there, these predators out there, give them the Monster Spiders book, or they'll once they read it and look through it, they'll understand. But it's always better to have the parent with them at all times, whether they're outside. Um, meet them at the bus stop. Don't let them just get off the bus and walk down the country road by themselves. Drive down there, or it's better to drive down there. But if you have these books, you will be aware and you'll notice where the blinds are, what they look like, the signs of a Bigfoot out there, a predator Bigfoot, and they're never alone. So they're always hunting in groups or troops. So if you find tracks or these blinds or these structures that we teach to look for, there's more. So if you got good neighbors who listen, you can do a lot of good in that area and force them to get out of that area. But if people don't listen, um, these things will keep coming. And I don't know why it is, but people who don't have a lot of information will say things like, if somebody calls themselves an expert, run, go the other way. Don't
and then
listen.
They'll say, yeah, then they'll say blah 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 blah. But I think, but I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. What do you think? And they don't know, but they're telling you not to listen to people who have written these books to help and to identify and to deter. There's true stories in there also in the back, but it's a manual of what to look for, what these predators do, where you'll find them, um, how they come in, what to listen for, what to look for. Transparent. There's just so much information in these
How
books.
to protect yourself spiritually and physically, and your property and your family.
And these books are out there for everybody. And we have to say, if people don't know what they're talking about, especially if they're just starting, I mean, and there was a guy who trolled a lot of channels, and I think he may still be doing it. I'm not sure. But there were some new people who just got into the mix and was defending this guy. And most of these channels know who I'm talking about, and they also know about the people who was helping him. And they come on trying to support and saying this guy's a good guy and everything. And we said, "Whoa, you just got into the mix. You just showed up. This has been going on. You don't know who you're talking about because it's just a matter of time because you're just the next one." And it turned out we was right again, and it happened exactly like we said it was going to happen. And it's just like, people who don't know what they're talking about, or just now are getting into the cryptid kind of genre, I guess you would call it, or community or something like that. They don't know what is going on, and they don't understand, but they're trying to jump over and trying to say that the people who wrote books. Now we understand there's a lot of people who write books that I would say don't even read those things because there's no information, true information. I mean, there's stories that's good and everything, but it doesn't help you. I mean, if you want to read a story, that's fine.
And to me, the stories are good for being able to see the patterns. The stories illustrate why they need this book.
Yeah, but and I mean, there are some good books that tell you what's out there, or what kind of types of creatures are out there, but they don't have the information that our books have. So when we hear that, and we heard it from a big name people to the littlest who um, will say if they say they're experts, go the other way, don't
They
listen
say
to
a
them.
lot on Flash of Beauty.
Yeah, and a lot of and but we critique what they're doing, and they're doing everything wrong, but they say don't listen to us because we know what we're talking about. Don't listen to us because they know what they're talking about.
They're the ones encouraging people to gift these predators and to establish relationships with these predators. And we don't. We tell you exactly what to look for. This is more field guide.
And this book will save your life too if you learn
Yeah,
from it.
yeah. It's got some stories, and there's many, many, many stories out there. But this tells you how to prevent those tragic stories you hear about, traumatic stories
And the
that don't have
stories,
to happen.
yeah, there's like only like two or three, I think, stories in there, maybe four.
Yeah, not many.
But they're from people we know.
Personally, yeah.
Yeah, they're and we trust them. We're not. This is not someone telling a story that you know whatever from here and wherever. We know these people, and we know that they're telling the truth. So we added that to the manual. So if you can get this book, um, share it, buy one, give it to the library, do something.
Monster spotters too.
Yep, to help your community. There's a lot of people who still don't believe, and those are even further back than these new ones who are coming into the cryptid community, and they're trying to, jump over the fence whenever they don't know that there's a cliff right there.
Well, we see a pattern of in most of these shows, even the ones that show the or talk about the traumatic encounters, and we're glad that they do that. But okay, that's done, story's done, but there's no telling them exactly how to clean up their property, exactly how to deter them. The most we've heard is from one guy who I can't even remember the name of his program, but he said, put up some cameras, game cams. You'll be all right. That keeps them away. Not always. How do you put them up? Where do you put them up? We tell you exactly how to do it. It's not like you're just trying to catch wildlife, normal wildlife. You're trying to deter a cunning predator, and so that you do that in a different way. We tell you exactly how to protect your family, your property, your neighborhood. It's specific steps that you can take, not just, okay, I shared my story, I feel a little bit better now because I got to tell somebody and they listened to me and they told me they understand. And now what? Now what?
Now what?
They're still out here. What's going to happen? Usually, the only people that will go out there are ones that just want to document for the next program, or they want to increase the activity out there for their program, and that's not what you want.
And they'll give you the wrong advice. That's gonna it's gonna cause a lot of problems. We know people who's done that. Also from that video of Flash Beauty, who kept giving wrong information. Some of those people had to leave their home.
Completely
They had to move because these things were coming up to their house after they told them you should gift them, you should try to connect with them, you should try to
open up your mind.
open up. They're
Talk to
not
them.
all good or
They're
not
your
all
big
bad.
brother.
So
They're far superior.
oh my goodness, there's so much bad information that's getting put out there that
Dangerous.
they need this book. Anybody who's in this community needs this book, especially these new researchers, you call them, or new explorers, whatever they're called now. Catch up. If this book right here, if you was to read this book, and you're one of the people who said there's no such thing as experts, read all three of these books, and watch our documentary, which is free on YouTube now, called The Bigfoot Documentary at Sasquatch Choctaw Tracking. Just Google that, watch that video and see if we don't know what we're talking about, and see if you don't know what you're talking about.
You begin to see the woods a little differently. We've heard it too much from people. We know it's making a difference, but such a small difference. And another thing you can do is like the video. If you return every week, make sure you're hitting like, because it's a very small portion. That's one of the biggest ways you can help the channel to be seen by more people. If YouTube doesn't see anybody hitting like, well, why would they bother to push it out? You know.
Yeah.
And if you're coming back time after time, it's got to be for a reason.
And we also know that there's people who have said derogatory or that there's no experts and things like that. We also know you're watching, and we also know that you come back to get the information, and because we do see a little trickle from time to time on these other channels where people will tell us, you know, they're talking about what y'all are talking about, but it started from, you know, guessing to all of a
They don't
sudden.
want to admit who it came from,
Mhm.
but we are glad it's getting out there.
But we do know you're watching, so how you doing? We see you.
Hope you're protecting your family and your neighborhood.
Yeah, use the information to help people. Don't just try to use it to get more on your channel or
Yeah,
you know, help people with it.
that's the point.
Yeah, just like that's why we do these, to help people. We're giving the information out there. We got the books, and we lowered the price on the books. We were selling the documentary. Now we're giving that documentary free. We're trying to do as much as we
We're going to
can.
be doing the tracker course, but we're behind on that too. But it is free. We used to not really make a profit off of it, but
Everything's basically free or lower price.
you can't do the books for free. Although we do give away a ton of them to specific people that we know can't afford it and need the help, like pronto right now.
Yeah, we'll be out. People will be asking us about what's going on. We'll come out. We'll track with them, and if we know that they need those books, we'll hand them over. Say, here, you just take this book, learn from them. It'll keep you safe. Any more things, give us a call again. Which we do have to go and check on some people because they are getting some activity again. But that's again the chiggers and the ticks. We can go and help and see what's going on. But as far as tracking in that stuff,
Well, we already know what's going on, and we actually already gave the advice of exactly what to do and how to shore it up and how to deter them. And so
it's going to be interesting
they
to go
do
back
already know what to do.
and see if they did do exactly what we said to do.
Hopefully.
And then we had another person who we suggested and said, this is what you need to do to keep these things away from your area. And they said, well, I'm not going to do that.
We've gone and literally hung curtains only to have them take them down.
That was
afterwards
another one, too.
because you're thinking a different one.
Yeah.
Because it made them claustrophobic at night. Come on,
And,
go to bed.
yeah.
Close them. Go to bed.
Close the curtains.
When it's dark, you can't see. It's claustrophobic.
Oh, they're coming up again? Yeah, you got your window wide open and you're sleeping right in front of them.
And that does frustrate us from time to time.
Well,
We don't want to help those people anymore.
And the other one I'm talking about is the one that, you know, we said put your lights up, you know, close, you know, the bottom of, you know, your, put a, I forgot what, skirting around your home so they don't go underneath there. Light it up. Get some cameras.
Everything we suggested.
They said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going
Can't
to
do that. But whining all the time about.
And so they actually got a hold of other people while we're still helping them.
Literally, like sawing
And clearing their land and getting the blinds out of there. So they get a hold of another group that comes in that says, you should communicate with them. You should gift them.
We'll come there and build a fire and we'll all, sit around and make contact.
And the reason they're acting up is because you got these other people coming in, clearing the land and cutting the blinds out. No, they were already there.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you called us. That's why you got a hold of us.
That's happened a couple of times. They're like, well, no, you got them stirred up. No,
That
What
was
do you
even a
mean
different
we got
one.
them? There was been a couple times.
That was
What
a
do you
different
mean
one.
we got them stirred up? No, we didn't.
You called us
That's
because
why
they're
we're
crawling
here
on
to
your
push
house.
it back.
And the other one, they were crawling on the house or calling us, and then
Found out she was tying. She
time.
tied a goat to a fence. Or no, it wasn't a goat. It was a possum.
Awesome. Yep.
Huge possum. She,
To try to keep them over there.
whether it was dead or not, when she tied it there, but that wasn't a good move, you know. And then she left the property, left it for us to
For
clean.
us, she yeah.
Us to clean
I
and
gotta
take
go out
care
of
of because
town.
she's scared. Yes, she went out of state, and then you know, we're tracking and we find bones, and we just find all the usual stuff, and you find that story in Daisy's Journey, and that playlist, and then we're walking, and there's a possum tied
Tied to the
to the
fence.
fence, and she didn't warn us. She didn't tell us she had done that. She was like,
We noticed the yarn or the twine. We said that twine.
that's how we knew it came
that
from her
twine
house
looks
because
familiar.
it was like a yeah.
Went back to the house where
Sure
she
did.
lived.
We're
And
like,
here's the
here's
twine.
the culprit right here. You literally baited them in
And left us
and
out there.
and left us out there.
And left.
Oh no.
And we were setting traps, everything, finding handprints on the house and things like that.
Oh yeah, crawling on the roof, crawling under the roof,
And
squishing animals flat.
we had to do a lot of deterrent there.
Terrible.
And we even trained the dog
Yeah.
what to look for and everything. And we come back.
Watched her dog too.
We come back and the dog had a bow in his head and
German Shepherd.
prancing around like a.
It was no longer a guard
It
dog.
was
Put
no
it
longer
that
a guard dog.
way. we were training it how to protect her, but she just didn't listen to anything.
So, and just like some of these new researchers, and there's a lot of new people in that Bigfoot, I mean the predator or the cryptid community that they're guessing so much that for some reason they think they know what they're doing.
They think it's entertainment.
It may be for them. I mean, they're just
until it isn't.
Until the truth happens, until they find out.
And these people have a lot wider influence than we do over people. Look at our numbers.
And I don't understand that because some people just jump up and boom, take off, and we've been here for a while.
But they're the ones that tell people what they want to hear, and people want to believe these are not predators. Some are good, some are bad. It's still a mystery. It's no longer a mystery. It hasn't been a mystery in so long. Not one body. We know that's a lie.
We know everybody should know that's a lie. And then you got these new people who say, well, I hadn't seen one. Who cares if you hadn't? The reason you hadn't seen one is because you don't know what to look for.
Yeah.
You don't know about the translucent. You don't know, even on your thermals, if you have them, you don't know. You don't look for the white, the yellow, and the red. You gotta, because that when they cloak, whenever they are in that translucent state, it also covers their heat. So now you gotta look for dark, black, green, and blue. And we see it all the time on people's videos. Like they're out there. There's a whole group of them watching them, and they're going, well, I don't see anything. Nothing on the thermal showing up. Oh, there's Jimmy walking over there. He's lit up like a candle. So, yeah, Jimmy is. He can't mask his heat. If Jimmy was walking around in, those heat blankets, yeah, you wouldn't see him either with that thermal.
You hear him though.
Yeah, you hear him crinkling around out there. But so these new people, when we hear, it's even some of the guys who don't want y'all learning, if you watch them, if you listen, if they say, there's no such thing as a Bigfoot expert, if anybody says they're an expert in this field, go the other way.
Run
from them. They don't know what they're talking about. Just listen to them. They don't know what you're talking about. Read these books.
That's just a knee-jerk reaction. That's just a script that they've heard somewhere and they follow it, and they have no way of saying that. And it wasn't even until the last maybe 10, 15 years that people started saying that, but because before that they were saying Bigfoot expert so and so, and Bigfoot expert so and so. I don't know.
Yeah,
If we have all an expert means is someone who has more information than the average person. They know a great deal about a subject. We're telling you, we know a great deal about.
We
this
know
subject.
a great deal. Got the other books. The next book that's coming out. You got to understand these books first to understand this next one that's coming out.
Any day now.
Any day now.
Have we fussed
I
enough?
would love to just sit down and just finish that book, but we got so many projects and
It's
things
okay.
that we
We're
got to
blessed.
do.
We're blessed. We're happy.
And we love
to
it.
be busy.
We love it, God. Thank you for
Yes,
keeping
we
us
just-
busy.
We just apologize for taking so long to get some of them out.
Yeah.
That's really all it's about.
But this one is very, very. None of these other researchers, none of these other people know what is in this book, this next one. And they'll still say there's no such thing as a Bigfoot expert, but they don't know what's in this book. They don't know what's in that book. They don't know what is in this book. If they would read it, they would catch up. If these new researchers would read these books, they would catch up. And they would know that, these other people who are the big name people don't know what they're talking about.
Well, yeah, and the really big name people like Pilates and, the ones that just have a huge following, or even, the Finding Bigfoot type channels and things like that. If they actually accomplished anything, where would their show go? Even the How to Hunt guy.
Yeah.
He's been offered the truth. He's been sent a PDF of our book. That's a bold statement. That's a bold statement right there.
He's been given the PDF
and yet
book
they're
for this.
encroaching closer and closer up on his home.
And if you see what's going on at his house now, you would say, "Won't you read this book,
He
man?"
should be saying, "Look, this is a bow. This is a break. People know."
We need to deter. This is how you deter.
He doesn't even know how to deter from his own house because he won't take the time to read because they dismiss automatically, I guess, or some of them read and don't want to admit that they did. Anyway.
Oh, but I have heard that he has used some of our information. And
I forgot about that.
I think 2 or 3 times.
The How to Hunt
So
guy. Yeah.
maybe he has read the book. Maybe because he has used some of our information.
We had the
But
one
he
on
won't
the
say where he
channel
got
that
it.
said, and I don't know, this Native American guy, and they talk in their book about bird language and
The birds alert on you.
and then, well, they do.
Well, I guess they do. But,
I guess they do alert on you.
I guess they do. Well, then there's.
He was trying to dismiss everything we said, but then he would end up saying the same thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
I think we've griped quite long enough.
But even well, the kind of thing is that this person we're going to be talking about
Got us riled.
got us riled because we kind of looked at his page thing and it said, if anyone says they're an expert, run from them or something like that.
Yeah, it was like in an intro on an interview that he'd had. And this guy's got a big channel and a big following. And it doesn't matter. We say it every single time. Doesn't matter if they're nice. Doesn't matter if they're likable. Doesn't matter if you, whatever, like the way they look or talk or their demeanor or who they know, or none of that matters. And it doesn't matter if you don't like us. This information will still, you can hate our guts, and this information
Will save your life.
will still save your life and help you with your family. So there you go.
All right. So we're going to get started on this in just a moment. We want to say hi to everybody and see who's all here. And then we're going to get started and see what's going on. Who is first?
Who's first? Tracker Lorna. is
Tracker
first.
Lorna.
Says hi, lead tracker E and Jerry Williams.
And who is close second, right? Here.
Lord Chief says Halito, Ocio, and Ola. Jerry lead horse Choctaw Williams. Ella lead tracker E Williams. Warrior Trackers, Shadow and Thunder Trackers, and Friends.
All right.
And those are our tracking teams. Those are the names of our tracking teams.
Mm-hmm.
Tracker Lorna says hi to War Chief. JR says howdy, y'all.
All right, JR.
Tracker Lorna says hi to JR. War Chief says hello to JR. Rich Sykes is here. How
Rich
you doing,
Sykes.
Rich? Good to see you.
All right.
He says just dropped in to say hello to everyone, but I can't stay and chat. Pain is too much. Love you all. God bless. Keep Rich in your prayers. Pray for Rich.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of physical problems that are no fault of his own, and what a tough man. But hopefully you can listen later, Rich. Tracker Lorna says hi to Rich. War Chief says what does it say? Oh, I'll pray for relief of pain at Rich. Good.
Tracker Lorna saying hi to Rich also.
Rich says, thank you both so much. Peace and blessings to you. Tracker Lorna says, Rich Sykes sending you healing.
Mm-hmm.
Bernard is here. How you doing, Bernard?
Bernard?
He says, hello, trackers. Pray all are well and blessed in these days. We sure are.
These days.
We cannot complain.
Yeah.
Tracker Lorna says hi to Bernard.
There's
Tracker
Kay.
Kay. She says, hello, trackers. Good to see you.
All right.
Tracker Lorna says, hi, Kay. War Chief says, halito to Bernard.
Yeah.
Kay says, hey, Tracker Lorna. War Chief says, amen. Kay says, amen. Tracker Lorna says, amen. War Chief says, halito to Kay. Kay says, good to see you, War Chief. That's our verse of the night, which reminds me, Graybeard, if you're listening, check in. Let us know how you're doing.
Yeah.
We haven't heard from you in too long. Our verse for tonight is, oh, wait. This verse doesn't remind me of you, Graybeard. It's just that normally when I put the verse up, the verse chapter and number, Graybeard, when he comes in, he would write out the verse. But this verse doesn't remind me of you, Graybeard. He says,
This reminds that you would do.
This reminds me of this guy tonight. This is why we chose it. Matthew 15:14. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch.
Sure will.
Kay says, don't forget your peppermint oil. That's right. For the
Oh,
ticks.
yeah.
Yeah. And that's my channel, or it's our channel. And it's just a smaller channel. And so go over there and sub too. Hit like and be sure you sub to that. And with the Book of Enoch study that we're doing over there, or the Ethiopian Bible study we're doing over there on Monday nights, but not next Monday. Got 2 more subscribers that night.
Oh, good.
Okay, caught up.
All right. So,
Flash of Beauty does not fail us again. Fair use. We're using their video, and it's a guy named
Orton.
Matt Orton.
Orton.
But it reminded us of Horton Hears a Who, and you'll understand why when you listen to it. That ain't what you heard. So anyway, Matt Orton.
I didn't hear a big elephant.
His latest interview is on Flash of Beauty, and so you can check that out in its entirety somewhere else. We're not going to listen to the whole thing tonight.
No. So we're going to give us about 4 minutes. We're going to switch everything around, and we'll begin. So here's a video to watch, and we'll be right back.
Get your drink.
Get your popcorn ready, and we'll be right back.
Footsteps walking when I do, I hear the sound, but see nothing as I look around. I see many eyes shining, following everywhere I go. Every time I look in the dark, they're looking at me. A foul smell in the air as people walk around with A blur passes by, but what do I see? Only that who calls my name from the forest the same as my father do. My hair stands up on the back of my neck. I feel sick and dizzy now, disoriented, spinning around. A large wolf on 2 feet follows me, lurking and smirking from tree to tree, whistling for me to look as the clawed hand waves. My body tries to tremble, but I'm staying brave. Something sways back and forth, I look away. I remember my mother always told me that when I hear and see this in the woods or around town, I am to sound the alarm, but let others know predator Bigfoots are hunting, and I should go and let her know. My father knows what to do as he calls to other men too. Mothers find their children and let them know to stay close. Stay in the house and pull the shades down. Hold your breath and don't make a sound. On from the teaser before the predator Bigfoots are back and hungry for more. Man and woman form lines to clear the land. The brushes beat as townspeople walk from the street to the wood line, moving slow into the woods now, making no sound as a gifting tree is found. Food and children's items with sales and flowers too. Why would someone do this to our town? Putting us all in danger. The shoes of a stranger are seen. Someone has been feeding predator Bigfoots near our family's home. Trees bowed and pulled down, sharpened spikes placed in the ground as the forest goes quiet. Not a bird, cricket, or frog. The trees are still, the forest has a chill. Weapons now ready as all know the sign that predator Bigfoots are around. Now it's a trap as he slaps on a tree. A whoop over there and a breath next to me. Now whoops everywhere behind every tree. A raven's call, but that's not all. Coyote sounds, how his broken branches are heard. A baby's cry, I hear a
All right, so give us one more second.
We've got our Jose and Tanya cup for our BS bell. When we ring that, it means they've said something that is we consider BS. And so tonight, this is from Flash of Beauty, and their thumbnail says, 3 soldiers, 1 night, something in the woods. And it's an interview with Matt Orton, that guy.
That guy. You can say soldier all you want, but
We'll get to that.
we'll get to that. So, how are you doing, everybody? We're over here on the side. So, I'm going to go ahead and...
From a PRT coffee cup. We lost one on one of our travels.
Yeah. So if y'all can replace that, I'm just joking, just joking.
We'll order one of these days. They're good cups. They sure have lasted a long time. They work well.
All right, so we're going to just jump into what he's going to start talking. And I was in the military service also, so we're going to stop on a few things and talk about his training as well. So here we go.
Mm-hmm. You got it? Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
We're starting about 5 minutes in.
With no sound. There we go.
James, I'm not going to mention the unit that I was assigned to. I refer to as National Lampoon's version of We're in the Army Now.
Let me back that up because he's
That's
not
what
lying.
we're playing.
And my first Bigfoot encounter didn't really happen until I was in the service in my mid-20s in 2002. So that was, yeah, and that's the big story, the aha story that everybody wants to hear. 2002, I'm going to keep everybody's names changed. I'm not going to mention the unit that I was assigned to. I refer to as National Lampoon's version of We're in the Army Now.
And that's why I'm at. He's not lying.
And he ain't helping.
He ain't. Yeah, he's probably the prime example.
He makes a joke out of everything.
And when I was in the military, people like this, they used to call it wall-to-wall counseling. We would have talks with them.
You were also in the Army.
Yeah, regular Army.
They were doing a gunnery. It was August of 2002, whether it was the 1st or the 15th. I can't remember which date, but it was payday. That's how I know it was either the 1st or the 15th. I was assigned to the NCOIC of an ammunition holding area, AHA. That's what we call it, AHA. So the abbreviation, the military, we do that all the time. And you would pull 24 hours on, 24 hours off, do your normal duties, and then you go back. So it was a rotating guard shift. It was really easy. You go to the guard, you go out in the middle of nowhere, you're watching this bunch of ammunition for 24 hours, just kind of twiddling your thumbs. So it was my second.
Or, I don't know, guarding,
Guard something.
paying attention.
And when we used to pull guard duty, we had our radio, our weapons, and we were instructed if any oddities or abnormalities happen, anything, if you hear a bird out there, you make sure it's a bird. If there's a car light, if there's a light out there, if there's a noise out there, radio it in and let us know what's going on and monitor that. But we're going to get into what this guy.
But nowhere did they tell you to twiddle your thumbs?
Yeah, we were on guard duty, and we were even in Germany. We were on guard duty. They didn't. If we were caught with a book or a radio or, even drinking a Coke.
Like an entertainment radio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that distracted us from what we were doing, you could get written up, Article 15, money taken, what they call it, where you can't get off the barracks. I forgot what it's called. I used to. Restricted to the barrack, restricted to the base, restricted to base. Means you couldn't go anywhere really, which they had a lot of things on base, PX movies and things like that. But,
you took your job seriously.
Yeah, because we were protecting things and guarding things. This guy's like talking about twiddling his thumbs because he's bored.
He's guarding the ammo, and he's the sergeant in charge at Fort Hood.
Yeah, I think
of these two men.
Quotation there. We the NCO I relieved, Sergeant M, that morning when I pulled up in my truck, he looked exhausted. He was tired. He had bags under his eyes. It just looked. I even asked him, I was like, "Did you guys not sleep last night?" And he's like, "No, we had a whole bunch of coyotes coming in."
And I'm not sure. Maybe it was, like you said, the National Lampoon's kind of a base, because when we was on guard duty, they took us in trucks or they took us in Humvees. They dropped us off and, waited till we got up into the tower or waited till we got, where we're supposed to be. And they would say, "You're going to be relieved in 4 hours. Don't ever leave this post. Report in on anything that's abnormal." and we mean anything. So
That's the point of you got one job.
one job. It doesn't matter what job it is. You could be guarding a statue. It didn't matter, but that's your job is to guard it. Just like the guy at the monument for the unknown soldier.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we know there's nothing there, but that's still your job to guard that and protect it. We know all the ghosts taken at Fort Knox.
Yeah.
But they
Outside
still
the
guard
castle in England.
it. Yeah, and they still guard it. So guard duty, especially in the military, it's supposed to be, um,
Done professionally.
yeah, it's supposed to be a very important job for anybody.
Even a security guard should not be doing the thing that you talked about.
Oh my goodness! And that's why when I first heard this, I was like, is he a reservist or is he a National Guard who just shows up on a weekend or something? Because it doesn't sound like a regular Army person, but I think it was actually regular Army.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but it just doesn't sound like a regular Army personnel. Everything that he does. So let's go a little further.
I was like, really? Now that's not unheard of though. So out in the field for us training and everything in the military, soldiers are pretty dirty. They leave trash behind and food behind, stuff like that. So it's
Actually, no, I don't know. And that's another thing. We have things that are called police call. That means not a toothpick is supposed to be left on the grounds. You don't leave trash. It must have been a different military back then. But it wasn't too much further than what I was. I think he said 2002.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in at wow, no, because I was in 1988, 1987, 88, yeah. So he came after us. Wow.
We even looked it up after hearing this story. I typed in, "Is Fort Hood a respected military base?" Because this would lead you to believe so. And it says that actually it was a very, very important military base, but that
they had a lot of bad things go on there too.
It's like been all over the place with bad people being poorly run, and then great, and then bad, and So yeah, I think
I don't know why I was thinking that he was before I got into the military.
No,
he got in after I did.
Yeah, your brother was stationed at Fort Hood.
Yeah. So how did they get away with doing?
Being slackers?
I don't want to use the language. Dumb stuff that he's doing because
dumb stuff
because that wasn't allowed where we were. I thought he was older, but he's younger. Wow, that's crazy. Just knowing that maybe the military quit being professional after I left. I don't know. But he's gone. We can slack off now. He was always trying to keep everybody in order. So.
Free meal for the coyotes. I've actually physically watched a coyote grab a guy's boot outside of his sleeping bag and run off with it.
Why did you watch it? Why didn't you do something about it?
But also, where is the guard? How do the coyotes come into your camp?
Right?
Because there's always people on guard watching people. If people are sleeping, there's people up walking the grounds, making sure nothing comes in, nobody comes in. You report, you wake people up, even if it's a coyote.
I don't know why I always thought that soldiers were supposed to sleep with their boots on.
No. And if he was the one watching this, he must have been the one on guard duty watching this.
I don't know.
I wouldn't trust this guy. Out wall-to-wall counseling all day on this one. I'd be like, oh, how did a coyote get into camp? If you're watching a coyote do this,
Now, we don't know when that was compared to this time, but even that guy looking like he had a really rough night, that should have been red flag number one. And soldiers shouldn't have a rough night over coyotes.
and I understand, having a little fun while you're doing things, but there's certain times you don't do things.
Work first.
Yeah, work first. When you're off duty, you can joke around with the PX or something, but it's like a shopping where you can go get. It's like a mall kind of thing.
Okay.
Pharmacy exchange or something like that. I forgot. But if you're on you could even be on the ship. When you're on guard, even though there's nothing out there, your radar man is not over there, playing checkers. He's watching the radar. Your sonar man, they're listening. They got things to do, and you switch out.
Acting professional.
Yeah, like us, when we were out there, we had people coming in. We knew when they were coming in, but they told us if you hear anything, if you see anything,
this is your duty.
Yeah, you call us, you get a hold of us, and we'll check it out. And
especially garden ammo,
or even that in the Air Force, they're not as, the personnel is a little bit more laxed, but the people who are watching the rockets, the ammunition, the jets,
they're not playing.
They're not playing. You cannot goof off. Like this guy's already goofing off just showing up. He's already goofing off.
The thing that puzzles me with him is he talks about it being I can't remember what he called it, but he was making a joke about that base, but he's silly.
He's the example of the base.
Yes.
And I mean, because of what he's saying.
A leader.
Oh my goodness.
Grab a guy's boot outside of his sleeping bag and run off with it. And of course, we all laughed at him. He didn't find.
They all laughed at him.
They all laughed at him. Whose job was it to watch for anything? I know when we were out there, if a grasshopper jumped, we was like, okay, there's something over there. There's a cat. There's a mouse. There's a rat. We were spotting rats. We were spotting birds, anything. Make sure that it was a bird. Make sure that was a rat moving through the grass. This guy lets the coyote come all the way in to where they're at, grab the guy's boot and take off.
And
laugh. That's just,
Ooh. Or maybe we're 1 minute in.
Oh. Some of this, I mean, there have been a lot of wall-to-wall counseling going on with this guy. And, I mean, well, I know a lot of people don't know this, but sometimes we would have fist fights out there if people acted up and did stupid stuff like that. And sergeants would either look the other way or if it got too rough, then, would break us up. But there was a lot of, you kept each other in line. You're not going to goof off and risk my life over there playing checkers where you're supposed to be watching while I sleep. Because when I'm on guard duty, I'm making sure nothing comes in, and anything that's odd.
You're even that way to this day. Here at home, you're that way all the time.
Yeah, still, if I hear any noise that's not, not normal,
or if I say I hear something, he's up instantly. It doesn't matter if he's sleeping or whatever. He's up to go check. He doesn't just roll over and go back to sleep, or he doesn't ignore it.
There's War Chief right here.
War Chief says, I wouldn't want this guy watching my six. No way.
No way. I'd be telling this guy, don't get in my line of fire. Like I told some sergeants that.
Or maybe do.
Whenever we have war here.
Hey, Tracker B.
Oh, Tracker B. Yeah,
Okay.
because
But we're riled up because we know how the rest of the story goes, but they don't know anything yet except they're like, man, y'all are hard on him. He just.
if he was in our unit, he wouldn't be acting like this. I don't know how he got.
Wouldn't be promoted to sergeant.
No, I mean they still get promoted. Even the stupid ones get promoted. There was a lot of stupid ones getting promoted.
Silly.
Yeah, but these are the kind of people we buy beer for.
Why do you buy beer for him?
Because when you buy beer for a sergeant or an officer, they become under the influence with just one drink. And we was told that if they're under the influence, you don't have to listen to them. And so when we caught some of these sergeants off base,
Bad sergeants.
yeah, the mouthy ones who just, just not just stupid, but mouthy and trying to, make you do things for no apparent reason. Just stupid stuff. Power tripping, yeah. Once they're off base, we'd buy them a beer, and then we'd get into a fight with them. Of course, we would get in trouble too because we damaged government property. Is what
But
they
it
call
was worth it.
It was worth it. They used to damage a lot of government property. But I'd buy them a beer every time, and I'd see them at the bar or something. I'd like, hey, let me get you a beer, man, or somebody at the club, or
It was
just
back when you drank.
yeah, I don't drink anymore, but or if we were just at a restaurant, I'd say, hey, let me buy y'all around. Let me get y'all some wine, anything. Next thing you know, we're rolling around in the
Did they
parking
ever
lot.
catch on?
They did later. A lot of them like, I know, like.
No, thank you.
And then they would stop. They started going to the NCO club, which is just for the
Officers.
sergeants and officers.
Mm-hmm.
They said, we ain't gonna go out with all of y'all where y'all are. God, no, y'all know the deal.
I'm still hurting.
That's still hurting.
Funny, we all did. We got the boot back, but been chewed up, so they're not afraid of us. So they're not worried about coming in. They know we're not going to really harm them. It's a free meal. So
Yeah,
for
no
Sergeant
kidding.
M to say coyote,
I'm sure they're not afraid of you.
Yeah, I don't think anything would have been afraid of him or your group, whoever they are. You guys are. Oh.
I was like, okay, we've been here long enough. They know that we're here.
Okay. No. How do you come to this conclusion? Any conclusion you come to
is wrong. Dead wrong, Matt.
Everyone. Oh well, they know.
Yeah, that's one of them near balsams.
Yeah, that's a balsam coyote. That's oh my goodness, this guy's an idiot.
It was obviously no big deal. The two soldiers I had assigned to me that day were from another platoon. Had never really worked with them. They've never really worked with me. They just.
Oh, I didn't catch that the first time we listened to it. Those poor men.
Those poor guys.
They were being punished.
They were. Yeah. They must have been some mess ups. Because they said, we got a sergeant for you.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to teach you a lesson, son.
Oh, you don't want latrine duty? We got something for you.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to listen? Okay, we got something for you. Guard duty. You're like, guard duty is not bad.
Yeah.
Wait till you meet your sergeant.
Happened to draw the short stick for duty that weekend.
Drew the short stick, huh? That says a lot too. They drew the short stick.
It's not
I think they were.
Matt.
Yeah, it's not a compliment, man. I think. I think they were getting punished for something. Yes, you're going to go Sergeant Matt or whoever he is, and you're going to do guard duty with him. They're going, that ain't so bad. Well, wait till you meet this guy.
So we set up, and they heard, Sergeant M talk about coyotes, and the most dangerous creature in the world is a bored infantry soldier.
No, I would say you are. You must be bored. And he said he's bored too because he's reading a book or something. So he's bored. So yeah, I would agree with that. You are dangerous. You are dangerous. I wouldn't. There ain't no way I would. Oh my goodness. I'm getting upset just thinking about
in
it.
the field. They are the most creative. They come up with collective. So from here out, I refer to them as Daniel Boone and Davy Crockett.
Well, Daniel
That's
Boone
a
and Davy,
compliment to both of
yeah,
them.
Daniel Boone and Davy Crockett, they knew what they were doing.
Yeah. Heroes.
Mappers, good shots, brave.
Bigfoot killer.
They killed Bigfoots, yeah. Daniel Boone killed Bigfoot. So
So he's trying to be rude about him, but actually he's gave him a compliment.
well, they know more than this guy anyway.
Why? They're trying to make bows and arrows. They're making they're bored, and I get that. Me, I'm ready.
They're trying to make weapons. They're trying to make weapons.
They're trying to make weapons. They're trying to get ready. And we'll get to why here in just a second.
In the book, I'm happy. We had
He's reading a book. They're making weapons.
Yeah, they're making weapons. He's reading the book.
He's reading a book. Oh Lord.
This is the
And
sergeant.
making fun of them for making weapons.
He's reading the book while they're making weapons. That don't make any sense. Come on.
Crockett. Why? They're trying to make bows and arrows. They're making they're bored, and I get that. Me, I'm reading the book. I'm
He said, I'm reading the
rolling
book.
his eyes.
What else he say? I'm reading the book and what?
From here out, I refer to them as Daniel Boone and Davy Crockett. Why? They're trying to make bows and arrows. They're making they're bored, and I get that. Me, I'm reading the book. I'm happy. We had MREs to eat. Now, for a normal guard site, though, we have a radio. We can radio when there's an issue. And normally you have a weapon assigned to you with about 5 rounds of live ammunition for protection. You got assigned for everything. We had none of that.
They don't trust you.
That is why already.
They don't trust you with a
Weapon.
So these guys are like, we're out. What do you mean we're out here with no weapons? Wait, what? I'm making a spear.
We
You
don't
do the
even-
bow and arrow. I'll make a spear.
They didn't even give you a radio.
Barney Fife got one bullet.
At least Barney got
He
got
was
one
paying
bullet.
attention.
Elmer Fudd, at least he was ready to shoot. He was armed. They didn't arm these guys.
He's
No.
like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Why would they not give you weapons?
Why would they not give you
Why would they
weapons?
not give you weapons to guard the armory?
Yeah. Anyone on guard duty gets those things.
Oh, and they couldn't believe it. They're not even from that platoon. They get there and they're like, what? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
They're whispering to each other. You believe this man?
They didn't give him any weapons. They didn't
Over
give
there
him.
reading a book.
They didn't give him.
Reading a book.
Let's make our weapons. Let's make something.
This guy's gonna get us killed.
He's gonna get us killed. He's gonna get us killed. Okay, we should apologize to our sergeant and ask if we can get off guard duty because
Yeah,
this guy.
But they didn't give him radios either. They're like, no, he's always horsing around on the radios.
Yeah, he's a
So they got
clown.
him out there with nothing.
Oh my goodness! They didn't give him
They
anything.
were really being punished.
They were, these two. Whatever they did to get with this guy, they got punished. They did. Oh my goodness! I bet they straightened up after they got back to their regular unit. They're like, no, we're gonna fly right now.
I refer to this as National Lampoon's running, the military. So
No, they just didn't
Reflection
give you.
of you.
They just didn't give you any weapons.
That's how you handled it.
They said
Chevy.
no. We're not giving you a weapon. And ammo? No.
it's payday. I didn't want to eat an MRE. I can't leave the site. I said, hey, who wants to drive down the main post, go to Burger King, get some Whoppers?
So
We can have Whoppers. I'll buy us Whoppers.
leave the guard duty. Go get some Whoppers.
Aren't you supposed to be on guard
You can
duty?
smell a Whopper down the block. And that's what the normal human knows. He can't leave, but he can let them get in trouble for leaving.
He's going to be reading this
He
book.
just got paid. All he talked
Someone
about
else is going after Whoppers. The other one is making spears and going,
hurry.
hurry up and come back. Don't leave me with this guy. Don't, he's out there sharpening spears and making traps, and he said, "Don't leave me. Can I go with him and get the burgers? We ain't coming back."
He's over there reading something stupid.
He's reading something stupid. I wish he would tell us what book he was
I
reading.
know.
It was a comic book. It was a comic book.
It was Mad Magazine.
Mad
Come on,
Magazine.
admit it.
Admit it. Mad Magazine. It's some stupid. Oh my goodness.
So he sends him down to go get Whoppers. He gives him $20 and he says, "Go get Whoppers."
But how does he get there?
We're about to find out.
Did he take his truck?
Had to. It's the only thing I heard about that was there.
How'd the other two get there? I don't know. Military probably dropped them off.
Unless
to
he
him.
brought them all. Oh, could be.
Yeah.
They said, "Get out."
Get out. They're like, what?
If you're still alive in the morning, we'll come back.
Yeah, and they were kind of joking, but they were saying it too. They're all you, Sarge. And he's like, all right. And they're going, what? Man, we shouldn't have got drunk that weekend and burned the barracks down.
Beat up our commanding
They
officer.
did something bad to get it under this guy's command.
And the one kid goes, "I'll go do it, Sar." So I gave him $20. He went down post, came back, a little over an hour because it was a long drive where we were at. And he came back with $20 worth of Whoppers.
Well, you told him to go get Whoppers.
Yeah, go get Whoppers. You didn't specify. And now you're acting like he's a stupid one.
And, Sergeant will say,
How many can I get for $20?
well, Sergeant will say, dig me a 6-foot hole. Another sergeant will come along and say, don't dig any, what are you doing digging? Fill that back up. And then their sergeant will come by and say, I thought I said dig a 6-foot hole. The other one come back, it's like,
So
I
you
told
do
you
exactly
to
what
fill-
they say.
yeah, so you do exactly what they say. And if they're wrong, hey, you didn't specify.
He gave me $20 and said get Whoppers.
When they say, I need you to go to the armory and get me 30 rounds, you come back with 30 rounds. You don't come back and say, hey, let me get a couple extra.
With 31 or 29.
No, it's 30 exactly. So you're the idiot.
You shouldn't even send him. Them
You shouldn't even
MREs
send
were
him.
good enough.
You have one day, 24 hours. You couldn't wait one day. You had to go and get a Whopper. That's actually breaking protocol, too. You're supposed to be staying at your guard area. You don't get to go.
This says, War Chief says, lead horse turned the mic volume up just a little bit. I'm having to turn my volume up, and it's almost too loud when this idiot starts speaking. So we can turn the TV volume down some.
Okay, we'll do that.
Oh, yeah, I think we keep it on like 55 normally, don't we?
Yeah, something like that.
We like that number.
Sure do.
So I gave him $20. He went down post, came back, a little over an hour because it was a long drive where we were at. And he came back with $20 worth of Whoppers. Now, no two, that's a lot of Whoppers. So, and I looked at him, I was like, really? And he's like, well, sorry. I was like, okay. So
He
I got it.
thinks he's the funniest thing ever. Nobody enjoys his stories more than him.
I know, it's stupid. Oh, my
I
goodness.
feel like I should have drumsticks.
Stupid.
Ding.
And if I was there, I'd say, you told him to go get Whoppers. You didn't tell him to get fries. You didn't tell him to get Coke. You didn't tell him to get apple pies. You said go get Whoppers. So you're the idiot. Not the one who did exactly like you told him to do.
Yeah. And who was probably nervous the whole time thinking, oh man, I'm going to get in trouble if they see me off my duty.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be guarding. This guy's like sending me to go get Whoppers. What kind of
And teaching me the MREs aren't
Oh,
good enough
my
for one
goodness.
shift.
one shift? You couldn't make it one shift without getting a Whopper. Come on.
now we have a bunch of Whoppers. So we eat our full. And Daniel Boone and David Crockett, they're like, hey, Smart, can we go make traps for the coyotes? Now, I knew they weren't going to make a well enough trap for the coyotes. And I was like, go ahead.
He's so sarcastic to them and arrogant with them.
He is. Oh my goodness. This guy,
He knows they ain't going to make a trap.
we would have been fist fighting out there.
He knew.
We would have been fist fighting. I'd be like, I'll take Article 15, but No, you ain't gonna be a smart mouth like that. That's why I got into a lot of. Well, this guy's being sarcastic and using sarcasm against the people he's supposed to be in charge of.
In charge of.
Supposed to make your soldiers better, not belittle them.
Mm-hmm.
This will be great. So they take a handful of whoppers, 3 of them, and they go and set these traps outside of our ammunition where we're set up at. So where we're set up at, we were off about 400 meters off of the main, we call it a hardball road, a paved road or a concrete road. We call that a hardball road in the military. Dirt roads, we call those tank trails for tread, vehicles, because the treads on them will tear up the asphalt and the concrete. So there's generally in the field areas on a hardball, there'll be a tank trail parallel to that. So the wheel vehicles will be on the hardball and then the tracks will be on the tank trail. We were on a tank trail that took off for the hardball, and we're just up in the middle of nowhere. Behind us was a really good thick wood line. In front of us was an open area. We had a clear cut in the woods in front of us where they had put in either a gas line or power lines running through.
So he's seen the layout during the day.
Yeah.
And so he should know where everything's at.
Yeah.
And what?
So I call it like an alley. You've seen them before. The wood line is like a perfect clear alley. And that was probably a little bit to the right of how we set up. The ammunition was probably about maybe 25 meters from the little camo net we were set up with. And beside us, we had a dirt berm, a mound that ran parallel. And it sloped down where we were at and went up to about 6 feet and then sloped down on the other side. And that probably ran for about maybe 30 meters. And on our side of it was a good thicket, a Texas thicket. So that's how we were set up. So that's a little visual. So Daniel Boone, David Crockett, they established their whopper traps. They're all excited. And soldiers talk about various things throughout the day. And these 2 guys knew each other from, they're talking. I'm just reading my book. I'm happy as can be.
Who's guard? Who's on guard duty?
Nobody. But they are trying to at least do something productive.
Yeah, they're over there talking to each other because they don't know this guy.
He's laid up full of whoppers and
reading
a book.
Mad Magazine books from magazines. Nobody's on guard duty. Nobody has a weapon. There's no radio. But he's got his car there. He's got his truck there. It don't make sense. It don't make sense to me.
It's hot, miserable. And like everything else, when the sun went down, it's August, it's Texas, so the sun goes late, got dark, and they said, "Did you hear that?" And it was enough of their tone of them asking, "Did you hear?" They weren't asking me, they were asking each other, actually. "Did you hear that?" And I responded with, "Hear what?"
See how even that is just so snotty? Hear what?
Hear what?
Hear what?
They're not even talking to you.
They already ruled you out as any kind of intelligent.
They know you're an idiot, so they're like talking.
You got your nose in a book. And you didn't hear. Hear what?
Hear what?
Hear what?
That's just. He's just an idiot.
Sergeant, it sounded like somebody dropped a half-filled canteen on the ground, and it makes a really distinct thunk sound. It's really unique on that. It stands out. It's a really thunk. It's kind of. And I was like, okay. So I paused for a moment. I was listening. And it sounded like a car went down the hardball, hit something, and it echoed. And I went, well, that's what you guys heard.
Oh, that's what you guys heard.
Oh my goodness! So a car went down there.
Cow went down the
hit
road.
the same
Echoed
thing.
back and forth.
Hit the same thing at the same precise. You're an idiot.
And it sounded exactly like the very unique sound of a half-filled canteen hitting the ground.
And they heard it. They didn't say, no, we know what a car sounds like driving down the road. We heard this here, close
Both
to
of
us.
2 of us.
2 of us heard
While
it.
you were reading your book.
So he didn't
And
even
to
hear
me,
it. So
it
he's
sounds
making
like a mimic. they heard a mimic
Yeah,
of that
a
sound.
mimic of that sound.
Remember when we were out in the woods and we weren't that far from a military base and we heard a radio, but
Yeah.
there was no
There was
military around us.
Nobody there.
Yeah. Mimics.
Bigfoots were there. So this guy is dismissing,
Snottily dismissing.
and his job is to contact, even though they didn't give him a radio, maybe he had a flip phone at that time.
Yeah,
A cricket
2002 would have been some kind
He had
of phone.
he had a nice car or
Yeah.
truck. So
Yeah,
in the military,
which she'll talk about later.
you got money.
That was the truck that the other young man took to get the whoppers.
To the whoppers, yeah. So at least take that vehicle and say back to the base and say, hey, we've got a noise out there.
Yeah,
No matter what
they
little
can drive
noise
an
it is.
hour to the Burger
Yeah,
King.
you can go get a whopper, but you can't go report in that there's an oddity out there.
Seeing how you don't have any ammo or
No.
radios.
And him being the sergeant is not supposed to dismiss things.
No,
They're supposed to find out what it was and say, okay, you both heard that. Okay, we need someone to take the vehicle, go back to base, and let them know that there's noises out here. There's an oddity out here.
Yeah,
Even if they don't come out, you've reported it.
yeah, exactly.
You've done your job.
But he's too busy being condescending to him.
He's telling him, no, you heard a raccoon with a jigsaw hammering on a tool shed.
That's all it was.
That's all it was.
I didn't hear it, but I'm going to tell you what you heard.
Yeah, I didn't hear it, but I'm going to tell you what you heard. They're going, no, but no, man.
Mister.
Mister.
That was way too close.
Back in the military. I'm not there anymore. Can't use that language.
Oh,
And they were like, no, Sergeant, that's not at all what we heard.
No, Sergeant.
not at all.
Not
what we
at
heard.
all.
Not even close. Not even a little
No,
bit. Not
Sergeant.
at all.
No.
Oh, I should have dinged the bell on his. That's what he thought it was.
No, Sergeant. That's not
I
what
don't
we
see
heard.
how a
No.
half-filled canteen thumping
No.
on the ground.
No, it didn't sound like that little
Sounds like a car going
Sound
down
that we
the
could barely
road
hear.
and echoing back and forth.
shit. No, that's not what we heard. No, that's not what we heard.
I was like, no, that's what you heard.
He said, no,
No, that's
no,
you heard the car down the road.
that's what you heard. Is what I say it was.
And so now these guys are going, this guy don't listen.
You don't listen. He
He
doesn't pay attention.
He's lazy. He
He's
don't want to go back
dismissive.
and report this. He's
He
not
doesn't
gonna
want him
report
going back
this.
smelling like Whoppers reporting it.
And knowing that they just went to Whoppers, got the Whoppers out there. No, you're not supposed to even get the Whopper. That's what the MREs are for.
Exactly, so you don't have to leave to eat.
So you don't have to leave.
Yeah.
Sergeant.
You just mistook it. It's the echo.
He said you just mistook
You
it.
just mistook it. Gaslighter.
Oh my goodness. That's when you grab him by the shirt and say, no, that's not what I heard. If you don't report this, we are leaving and going to report this.
We're walking out of
We're
here.
walking out of here.
And I went, that's what you guys heard. And they were like, no, Sergeant, that's not at all what we heard. I was like, no, that's what you heard. You just mistook it. It's the echo that throws your sound off. No cryptid, no paranormal thoughts in my head whatsoever. No, I'm in
No
NCO
thoughts in his
Sergeant
head
mode.
whatsoever.
Yeah, no thoughts in his head whatsoever. That's the truth right there. And these two guys are going, what are we going to do? This guy doesn't.
How many arrows did you get done while I was
How many
gone?
spirits did you make more? Because there's something out here, and this guy is an idiot.
They probably don't even have a knife. They're chewing them with their teeth.
They didn't even give him a pocket knife. Oh my goodness.
So, and that's when when I was listening for a moment, where they heard the sound was at, there was no crickets, there was no noises, nothing at all. On the right now, it was all loud. Behind us was loud, but to the left, it was quiet.
If you read our book,
If you read our book,
our first book, Predator Bigfoot and the Spiritual Warrior's Path, on the chapter called West Side Killers, we talk about how most often the attack will come from the left-hand side.
Yeah, that was the ones hunting.
It doesn't mean you don't pay attention to every other side, but do pay attention now when you listen to people talking about their encounters and being stalked, how often they talk about it being on their left side.
And that's in the book.
We explain it. Yeah.
It's called West Side Killers.
Death side.
Yeah, we'll explain it in
Blind
the book.
side. Yeah.
If you get the book and read it, you'll understand why it's coming on the left side. Matt Orton.
And if you've been out in the woods before and you get that part, all right, in my mind, there was somebody. I'm thinking somebody. There's another unit out here training.
So now he's jumped from it's just a car driving down the road to it's another unit out there that doesn't know about them and they don't know about him.
How did he jump
He
from?
doesn't know about the unit. Just anything he can think of to.
He's already dismissed it, but now he just jumped from I'm dismissing that sound. There's a car down the road about 3 miles to there's another unit out here.
And they're messing with us.
How did you jump? Oh.
Play.
And they're thinking either we're the Op 4 or we're the Blue 4. So I was listening for a minute. The crickets went up on the left. They get quiet on the right. And then it flip-flopped. For about an hour and a half, it would do this. So, like, whatever was out there was walking back and forth. You know, and so I'm thinking it's another unit. They're training.
It's not walking back and forth. There's things on both sides of you. Matt. And for those of you just listening and not watching him, he's just got this smug. He does these long eyelid drops that are just like, so condescending. Oh, it's and then he'll shake his head and he just looks like I'm the brilliant one here and you people are stupid, even though they're the ones catching on much quicker than him.
And how is somebody walking around you and not making any noise?
And why would they? Why would they go back and forth like that and all the way around? Why?
And for it to stop here, the noise to stop here and start up here.
How'd they get there?
That's way too fast there, Matt Horton.
And you didn't hear that?
And now they're back over there. And now they're back over there. And now they're back over there.
So Matt has declared.
He said, I have come to the
unit.
conclusion. It's a rebel unit from the Star Wars galaxy. It's the Imperial troopers of the Northern.
That's what he was reading, Star Wars.
He was reading Star Wars, got into his head. Yeah. Now, the quickest way for that to happen, Orton, is a straight line from point A to point B. That would be having to go through your camp and then coming back. To go through your camp and to come back. Not to go all the way around you with all your men, all your unit, and then go all the way back around, and then go all the way back around for what,
hour and a half.
Hour and a half. These guys are, no, I don't know where you get your conclusion from.
He could have been to the base and back by now.
Yeah. And you're saying that these people are walking around you on this side, but they're that fast.
But he knows what's going on.
Oh my goodness. I'd be looking at him like, you are stupid. How do you think a unit can get around over there and then back over there? No, we are surrounded. There's something on both sides of us. That just makes common sense right there. Than to say,
I can tell you that my grandson would go, I think there's people on both sides of us, or there's something on both sides.
Yeah, that's, how old is he? 10?
He's
12?
7?
7?
I hope.
Yeah.
He's about that high, about waist high.
But even the little kid was like, there's something on that side and that side.
Huh.
But this guy's in charge of two other guys
Guarding.
supposed to be guarding, supposed to be. Now's the time to use that vehicle and go report, not go get Whoppers,
Good Lord.
not go to the movies and come back later.
So now, just as sure as he was that it was a car on the road, echoing back and forth, now he's just as sure that it's another unit there just to mess with them. For what purpose?
Oh my goodness. Units don't go out there just to mess with
other
somebody.
units. No, they know where each other is.
And when we were out in the field, we called it a bivouac. We wanted to get our job done and get back so we could get back resting.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't want to go out there and try to scare somebody.
Get you shot for one
And
thing.
yeah, especially where we were.
If they didn't know he was there, they didn't know he didn't have a gun. If that were what was
If they knew
happening,
who he was, they
they
would
would
know.
have shot him.
They would have knew that they didn't give him a gun. I said, "Oh, that's Matt.
You got a point.
They didn't give him a gun.
Don't worry about him.
I guarantee they didn't give him a gun."
And they're thinking either we're the Op 4 or we're the Blue 4. So I was listening for a minute. The crickets went up on the left. They get quiet on the right. And then a flip-flop. For about an hour and a half, it would do this.
So what are you thinking?
Like whatever was out there was walking back and forth. And so I'm thinking it's
One
another
thing.
unit. They're training.
He
He
thinks
said-
it's one thing walking.
He said, "Whatever it was walking back and forth." But I'm thinking it's a unit.
And he's also, with his hands, if you can't see him, he makes it look like it goes straight across, back and forth, not around like what he's saying would have to happen.
Yeah, because they're in the middle. They'd have to come through you to be going back
And
and
the
forth like
ammunition's
that.
got concertina wire all the way around it.
So they wouldn't be coming through there, anywhere near there. But he said something's walking back and forth, and I'm thinking it's a whole unit. How do you get
The
something?
whole unit, yeah.
And now you got to a whole unit. Where's your conclusion coming from? There's something which is
He
singular.
has trouble reaching logical conclusions.
Oh my goodness. This guy was in charge of people?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. We would be having, yeah. Some, I see another Article 15 coming up.
Walking back and forth. And so I'm thinking it's another unit. They're training, and they don't know that we're there.
Wait a minute, what?
They don't know. They're training, but they don't know.
They're
what's in
walking
the area.
around you back and forth, but they don't know you're,
They don't smell the whoppers.
and they don't want to walk straight like a unit would. Or, I mean, you may walk in a stagger formation, but these are walking over here and over here and over here, and they don't know you're there. And over here
They also don't know about these
And over
coyote
here.
traps that have been set.
and over here and over here and over here and over here and over here.
For an hour and a half.
And they don't know that you're.
Hit play.
I always say, I'm leaving this unit.
Lord,
Y'all
help
are the
him keep his
dumbest-
Jesus,
You
Lord.
are the dumbest unit I've ever ran into.
Because we just have like a glow stick, a chem light, my little flashlight. That's all we have.
They gave him one. They
What?
gave him one chem light, one glow stick.
They
And
gave,
he has a pen light. He has his own little flashlight.
and lucky that he
They're
brought
like,
that.
they didn't want him to come back.
They didn't give him a radio. They didn't give him a weapon.
Ammo.
They didn't give him ammo.
one
They gave him one chem
glow
light,
stick
one glow stick. For all three of y'all.
to guard the ammo.
You're gonna
like,
guard
no,
the ammo.
Man, he loses them all the time.
Yeah.
Don't give him that.
You get one glow stick. No.
Can you keep up with one, Matt?
It said, are we getting ammo? No, not you, man.
Out. We're out. We're out.
Here. You're getting one glow
Here's
stick.
who I got this beautiful glow stick for
That
you.
is just for you.
All three of you.
All three of y'all. They give one glow stick to all three of them
For three.
to share. That tells you how much this, how,
Who's trusted
yeah. They're like,
or
no,
cared about.
we We're not giving you ammo. You know, don't even think about that. You're getting a glow stick. That's all you're getting. Oh my goodness. That now, if the people sending you out there to guard something hands you a glow stick, they don't want you coming back.
Yeah, they don't love you.
They don't love you. They didn't even give him a radio to call for help.
No.
We don't even want you calling us, man.
We'll be here at daylight.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Tomorrow
evening.
Yeah.
After we're sure.
After we're sure. Don't call us. Matter of fact, we ain't gonna give you a radio so you don't call us. But you're gonna call us for.
Yeah. We're fresh out of radios for the. Yeah.
Military.
We need it for the training troops on either side of you that are going to be coming back.
Weapon. We ran out of weapons. Military.
We got a lot of ammo, but just no weapons. So.
Actually, we ran out of ammo too.
Yeah.
Even though you're gonna be guarding.
Those are empty boxes you're guarding.
We don't want you to have a weapon.
They probably were empty boxes you was guarding.
They were probably empty boxes.
We're like, no, we can't. We just got to keep him busy.
Just keep him busy. He's got
don't
a couple
let
more.
Him.
He's
He
got a
loses
couple more
the glow
years to go.
sticks. Don't let him be in charge of the ammo.
So what do we get to take out there? You get a glow stick.
Take your bad magazine. Go.
Yeah,
just
one glow stick. All of us? No. One glow stick. One. And don't break it until you need it.
And the other two, I think somewhere in there he said they got dropped off. The other two got dropped off.
Oh, okay.
From another platoon, I think. Where he went. And they were like, no, you'll have everything you need when you get there.
Yeah.
You'll have everything. He's got everything. Trust me.
This is Sergeant what's his name?
Orton. Matt.
He has everything ready.
They don't know that we're there. Because we just have like a glow stick, a chem light, my little flashlight. That's all we have. So they're trying to figure out who we are.
No. This guy, I have yet to have been on guard duty to where they gave you a glow stick. And we were sometimes out there in just pairs, much less being three. This guy was the kind of guy you said you just get a glow stick. There ain't no way. Well, this is proof of how the military can be when they let just about anybody in. So, because there ain't no way this guy would have been on guard duty with us.
And then all of a sudden the noises came back up. Everything went normal. And our Humvee from the range pulled in.
Okay.
You didn't hear it coming?
Well, he's still thinking that there's people out there walking around
back and forth.
Around, not through, which is the quickest way for an A to B to get over that quick.
Even though his hands show the motion of back and forth.
And not even that quick, yeah. And the sounds are going off here. They're going off here, going off here, going off here, back and forth. Silence. And all of a sudden, everything just comes back to normal.
Todd says that guy is snarky, arrogant personality.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But he's not realizing that he says the crickets and everything just came back to normal.
Yeah.
Because his Humvee is coming in.
Right. Well, sure. Yeah.
But he's not putting nothing together. He's still thinking there's a 50-man platoon out there.
Wondering if they ate all those Whoppers. Can I get a drink of yours? Thank you.
He's still thinking there's a big platoon, a unit out there.
Or two.
Who can make the crickets
yeah.
come back up at the same time and come back to normal.
Yeah.
And then shut them off, and then shut them off, and then shut them off, and then shut them off.
People.
Oh, my. And now this Humvee's coming in, with lights.
So I
Motor.
set my glow stick down on top of my Pringles.
What?
Oh,
What?
he said his there's one glow stick. He made sure he had it.
One glow
I
stick.
set my glow stick down on top of my Pringles. Now he's got Whoppers out there. He's crunching Pringles. He's reading a book. What the heck?
What?
The heck?
No. Okay, and I said they're gonna have to leave in a little bit.
Okay, Kay. Okay, Kay.
Okay, Kay.
God bless and good rest.
Yeah, y'all have a good evening. So he has one chem light, one
Glow stick.
glow stick, and they're
And-
not
and
they're
a-
not
he's
they're
got
not
a
big
little-
ones.
Pen light flashlight that he says mine.
And
So-
his own pen light.
So he don't give those two other guys anything. He's got his own little pen light, but he can't give them the glow stick to share.
He's yeah.
Making me snort.
I didn't catch that, but yeah, he's got everything. They don't have anything. They're sitting over there in the dark.
Chewing spears.
Yeah, making whatever they can. They're probably cussing this guy.
Oh, you know it. You know it. Can you imagine their looks at each other?
Oh my goodness. And this guy's eating Pringles out there
Pringles.
with the one glow stick.
Those are noisy every time you tip that can.
Ding, yeah. And he's crunching on Pringles. And this is the guy in charge. That's the guy in charge. That's the
Don't
guy
be
in
that
charge.
guy.
Don't be that guy. So he's eating Pringles. He's walking around with the only chem light while the other ones are in the dark. Now here comes the truck.
Snacking on to get up and go meet the Humvee, and they were turning in spent brass and picking up ammunition, and we had to sign for and do paperwork for that part. So as they come in, I'm talking to the driver, what they're doing, dropping off, how many more tracks you got to go through gunnery, what we're looking at for the rest of the night. He's responding back with, I think we got a few tracks left. They have to qualify. We won't be back. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, so we'll pick it back up in the morning after these guys, so we're covered. But I still have to stay there, obviously. I was like, okay, cool. So we're here for the rest of the night. I looked over and realized that my chem light was gone. And I was like, okay, somebody went and picked it up. They're using it. And about
They
5
got
minutes
him
later,
guarding ammo, and he
one of
can't even
my
guard
guards
a
came over and
glow
goes, hey,
stick.
Sergeant, can I get the chem light?
What?
They got him guarding ammo, and he can't even guard a glow stick.
He can't even guard his own
In
glow
the
stick.
dark.
He turned around, it's gone. The ammo, what?
I bet one of them other troops got it.
One of those troops, they're sneaky. They came in and got the glow stick right out from under your.
Well, a Humvee pulled up and he didn't hear it coming. It sounded like it surprised him. There it is. It's boom. It's right
Yeah,
there.
boom, what?
We're listening to crickets, and then all of a sudden they pull up. But he can hear a car way down the road on that road echoing back and forth. Is what he said earlier. But he can't hear
Yeah.
a Humvee directly into camp.
With lights. Oh my
In the morning
goodness.
after these guys, so we're covered. But I still have to stay there, obviously. I was like, okay, cool. So we're here for the rest of the night. And I looked over
Yeah, that's
and
your
realized that
ship.
my chem light was gone. And I was like, okay, somebody went and picked it up. They're using it. And about 5 minutes later,
Who went and picked it up?
And where are your men when you got the only chem light? They're sitting in the dark.
Yeah,
He walked
back
off.
to back like Forrest Gump.
He walked off from them.
I lean up against you, you lean
You
up
lean
against me.
We'll make it.
Try to keep this idiot from getting us killed.
They're both going. This guy took the only chem light. He's got a flashlight in his hand or pocket.
Eating Pringles in front of us.
Eating the Pringles.
Complaining I brought too much.
Too many Whoppers.
Too many Whoppers, but he's snacking on Pringles.
He's still eating.
He's been eating since he got there.
Yeah. Like, oh my goodness.
one of my guards came over and goes, hey, Sergeant, can I get the chem light? And I went, you have the chem light.
He
Wait a
just
minute,
said
I
he set it down.
And he just said, can I get the chem light?
You have the chem light. So now he's blaming his men.
And he's going, I
Can I get the Kim light?
You have the Kim light.
If I had the Kim light, why would I come ask you for the Kim light?
But he's got the witness here of these guys in the Humvee that are knowing that he lost the one glow stick they
You
gave
have
him.
one glow
You
stick.
got one this time, man. We're tired of you losing them.
You have one glow stick. How do you lose? How do you always lose glow sticks? I don't know. What's going on? You
And the
never
other
come
guys
back.
are looking pleadingly at the men in the Humvee.
Please take us. Call for
Please
help.
take us.
They're
Yeah,
going. They're going.
yeah.
Are they like this,
Doing,
or-
yeah. Oh, they're doing the hand signal for help.
Yeah. They're like looking over his shoulder. Call for help.
Please.
Call for help. Call for help. Call for help.
Please.
Don't leave us. Don't leave us here with him. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. And they're crying when the guy leaves. Don't
And he doesn't
go.
think to look. Here's another thing I didn't notice before. He doesn't think to tell him, you're going back to base, or you guys got radios, or you got, hey, so
There's
we've
things
been
going on
hearing
here.
strange noises and things have been going back and forth for an
Yeah.
hour and a half. This would have been a good opportunity, Matt. Oh my God.
Especially if they didn't give you the radio. This would be your shot right here.
Right here. Here's
Call
your
for help.
opportunity.
We need backup. We need weapons out here. There's something going on. We're hearing noises. There's a unit out here, messing with us. Contact the base and make sure that unit is pulled back, and that was your shot,
And
man.
they're sitting in that Humvee going, do you smell Whoppers?
You smell Whoppers? How'd you get Whoppers?
How do you get Whoppers?
How'd you get
Pringles.
Pringles? What? You got Big Mac. I mean, Whopper on you.
And so now he's got somebody he can blame because he's got the witness of these. He's got to show out in front of the Humvee guys.
Yeah, he is.
Say, no, you got my glow stick.
He's trying to be really sarcastic right now to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pilots.
Yeah,
That's
a sock
a
full of nickels
Yeah,
individual.
that's a blanket party coming. There ain't no way. No way.
I tie him to the tree and smear him with Whoppers.
The rest of the Whoppers. Just stuff it in his mouth. Here, you're going to eat them
Put
anyway.
him in the coyote trap.
He would be the coyote trap. Oh my goodness. So now he's blaming.
Yelling at the guy
He had one job, and that was to watch the chemtrail.
and a
or
glow stick.
Chem gold stick thing.
The
And
ammo
he
and the
lost
glow
that.
stick.
Now he's blaming someone else because he lost it.
Yeah.
And he's being sarcastic.
Here's
in front of
another
the other
wrong
guy.
conclusion. Matt of wrong conclusions.
Matt of wrong conclusions.
He's like, no, sorry, we don't have it.
No, they hate him so
They
bad
gotta be
already.
like, oh. No, Sarge, that is not what we heard. No, Sarge,
You're
we don't have
lying.
the chem light.
It's-
No, Sarge. No, Sarge. No. Can we go back with you in the Humvee?
Please.
Can we please
Y'all
ride
stay
back?
here. Can we trade places?
Can we trade places? This
Listen,
guy.
get a note to our real sergeant.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah.
him we're sorry.
Tell him we're sorry. We learned our lesson.
We learned our lesson.
We'll be good.
Tree duty is good.
We'll be good from
Good,
now
good.
on. We'll listen to orders. And we'll pay attention. We'll go to PT. We'll go to
Whatever.
PT.
Sir.
Oh, sir.
So chem lights go on. And I'm like, really? The driver hands me a box of chem lights. I'm like, thanks. They drive off.
They're like, this guy. Just give him to him.
The
Those,
Humvee driver gave him a box.
those two, because he sees those two standing over there crying. The two privates. Go, we got nothing. Yeah.
We got nothing.
You like, come on. Just give him the box. So
They gave the
so
Humvee
he'll let us
driver.
go.
Even the Humvee driver had a box of chem lights.
Yeah.
They probably had more than that. because he gave one away. Like, oh, I got extra. Don't worry.
Yeah.
How many y'all got here? One?
Box,
No. One.
and you lost it.
That means y'all gonna be sitting in the dark without that one Kim light. Y'all gonna be huddled around,
Guarding the ammo.
guarding the ammo.
Wow.
And they said we ain't coming back.
This is the highly respected Fort Hood.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
They give
hopefully it's better now.
They give it. Well, that's got a lot.
They
of
had
bad,
to do a
lot of bad names.
complete restructuring after 2002.
Yeah.
And I walk back over to the chem net, and I'm standing around looking, and I'm fully expecting to see my chem light somewhere bobbing off into.
Bobbing off with who?
With the
Because your
unit.
two guys are here, the ones that you just said had it.
With the coyote.
Of course.
Or
Or
the-
the,
or
other
the-
units.
or the
The other
units.
two units that nobody knows anything about. And you couldn't even ask the guys in the Humvee, hey, are there any other units working right here? Can you radio?
Can you please radio in? There's another unit out here that's messing with us. They're stealing our chem light, our one chem light,
Or one glow stick.
our one glow stick.
Kim Light just tries to make it sound important. It's a glow stick, of course. to
Yeah,
them.
glow stick.
To those guys, it was important right now.
And he goes, I expected to see that chem light running out there. If
Bobbing through the
if
forest.
anybody stole it from you, they're not going to be holding it up.
Well, they're standing there telling him, no, we don't have it. Why would we lie? We want the glow stick.
If he's expecting those two to be out there running around playing catch with it, I don't know. This guy's just he's such an idiot. I couldn't be around him for too long. I actually can't be around him too long. Even just watching.
The darkness. There's no moon. It's just starlight. So it's really dark out there. So it would not be hard to miss seeing this green glow stick bouncing around.
He means it would.
And I was like, okay.
I don't think he means it would not be hard to miss. He means he would see it if it was bouncing around out there.
Yeah,
It would be hard to miss.
it would be hard to miss. Would not. It would not.
And that's when it got quiet again.
Oh, Humvee's gone. Now
It
it's
got quiet again to the left. And
To the left.
Got quiet again to the left. Humvee's gone.
But at
Yeah.
least you did score a box of glow sticks.
Now you got glow sticks.
Did he keep them all for himself? He put them all in his pocket and then a chain around his neck.
That's about what he's gonna do.
Did he give any to the poor privates?
Nope. He said, "I need all these."
I'm the sergeant.
I'm the sergeant, and I get all the glow sticks.
I was like, all right. At this point in time, Daniel Boone and David Crockett have picked up.
Those guys, I would have picked up the camp and left.
There's something happening. And I was like, you know what,
They picked up something's happening.
By this time, they picked up something happened. They've been telling him for 3 hours.
They
Dude,
told him.
Dude, are you listening? Hey, we need weapons. We're gonna make some weapons.
Yeah. Did you hear that sound? Like, no, you didn't hear anything.
I know, because you're crunching Pringles.
All right. Oh, War Chief's got to go. He's got an appointment in the morning.
Okay, War Chief.
All
We'll
right, War
talk to you
Chief.
tomorrow.
Yeah, sure will.
guys, there's somebody out here. There's another unit training. That's what we're dealing with.
So he's reached another
Wrong.
surety.
conclusion. Yeah.
He says these things with assurance and they're stupid.
Yeah. Okay, guys. There's another unit out here that they're
They
messing with
snuck
us,
in and stole my gold light.
and somehow they're able to make the crickets
Stop.
quiet
Yeah,
over
people
here.
are
Not
able
over
to-
here.
Yeah,
Just over here.
yeah, the people. Yeah.
And they're able to make them go quiet over here and quiet over there and quiet over here and quiet over here. And then all of a sudden they can all come back and then it all gets quiet.
Yeah. So calm down, guys. That's all that's going on.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and mark the ammunition. Let them know, hey, we're hands off. You know, they're lost. They have to be lost.
They have to be lost.
You're
They're
lost.
The troops are lost.
You're lost.
The entire troops are lost.
All the troops are lost.
Yeah, on a base.
The only way they would be lost if they had another sergeant like you. There's two of y'all running
That's
around
what
that
it
van.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, because you mapped out where you're going. You know where you're going, how long it's going to take you, what the terrain looks like, the easiest way to get to the next your point. You know where you're going, and they have a radio. They're not the lost ones. They're not lost, even if you're traveling at night.
Yeah.
Your conclusions are
Stupid.
stupid. Every one of them is. Every one of them.
Oh yeah, I should have dinged on
And
that.
again, I'm thinking there's another unit.
He's thinking there's another unit.
So we take the chem lights, we walk up to the first picket for the concertina wire around the ammunition. I break it, shake it, mark it, walk along the concertina
He felt
wire
really cool
towards the
saying that.
hardball. Get to that one, crack it, shake it, mark it. As I turn the corner,
Why are you marking anything? You're supposed to be on guard duty. You're not supposed to be lighting up your whole area.
Here we are.
And besides that, the Humvee gave you away if that was even your hiding thing. The Humvee that drove up and you are talking, they know where that all this is. If that was them, but it's not.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
He thinks the other trooper is inept as he is.
I don't think any.
He doesn't realize he's inept. He thinks he's brilliant and funny
Oh my goodness.
and a master deducer.
That's when you tie them up, wait till morning, and say, "Y'all need to come get this guy. He has
Come get
lost
him.
his mind."
Yeah. What is the code for mental breakdown?
Section 8.
Section 8. We need a Section 8 on this
Section
guy.
8 on this guy.
On this guy.
He's delusional. Look at his. If a mosquito bit him, he'd say, "Oh, it was an elephant."
Did one of y'all do that?
Yeah. One of y'all do that? Who bit
Which
me?
one of you bit me?
Which one of you bit me? It was that unit.
What's that unit?
The unit bit me.
That mysterious unit.
Those what do they call them? Those not stick stealers.
Yeah, the glow stick.
Glow stick stealers.
The glow stick thieves.
The glow stick unit. That's what they're after. The glow sticks.
The glow stick bandits.
They don't like the glow sticks.
two things happen simultaneously.
Well,
I
we know
step
it
around the
can count
corner, I
to
got
two.
my little pen light out. I step into a cold spot. It was so cold, I saw my breath through the flashlight.
With the
And immediately to my
particles of
left,
Pringles.
thump. The half-filled canteen sound that they reported earlier.
Wait, you mean
Wait.
the same exact sound
You mean the car
that your men reported
before anything ever happened?
when the car 3 miles away echoing back and forth?
The
What?
car, right?
What?
You sure? So, you heard
He
it.
says, I have an idea. I have a conclusion.
Yes. I think it was a half canteen.
It sounded to me.
Sounded to me like a half canteen dropped.
I don't know why you guys thought it was something else.
No. That's when you kind of look at him like, you stupid.
Like when when somebody says, I have an idea, and it's the one that you brought up 25 times.
I have an idea.
Thunk. And I'm trying to step back into that cold spot as I'm looking to my left. Okay, there's somebody here.
Why would you try to step back into a cold slot? Basically, he was scared. He's backing up.
Yeah, that's just saying.
That's a
I'm
weird way to
backed
put
up.
it.
There's somebody here. Somebody?
Duh.
I thought you said a unit.
Yeah, a whole unit
A whole unit.
of coyotes.
Okay, yeah. Raccoons or something. Must be a lot of rabbits out there. I think it's a rabbit.
It's those fearless coyotes.
So he's hearing the same thing people reported to him, which he's supposed to report, which he should have told that guy at the Humvee.
He had plenty of opportunity. But now he realizes, you know what? I think something's going on.
I think something's going on.
something's going on here.
Now he's thinking.
Yeah.
There's really somebody here. Now I know there's somebody here. They're freaking out. They're right behind me.
They're
I mean, if they were
freaking
any
out.
close,
They're freaking out behind him because they're like, "Man, we told you. We told you."
And the crickets have been stopping over there and over here.
He shrunk back, but they're freaking out.
Yeah, he's the one that backed into them. He backed into
He
them.
gulped right before he said it too.
He backed into them. He didn't,
Yeah.
And now he's saying they were huddled up on me.
You're right.
No, you backed
Right, you
into
backed
them.
into him.
That's because they were on my shoulder. Yeah, you backed
Puts
into
his
him.
own spin on things, don't he?
That's his own spin there. Because if he didn't back up, they wouldn't have been brought up on you.
Yeah.
You would have been up there. They would have still
No,
been
they
in.
want him to go first.
Yeah, they say you go first there. Bullwinkle.
somebody here. There's really somebody here. Now I know there's somebody here. They're freaking out. They're right behind me. I mean, if they were any closer, we'd be wearing the same uniform. To be honest with
And if you can't see the video, he just thinks that was such a hilarious thing. He's loved that line. He's repeated that line like 20, 25 times.
He's the one that backed into them. And now he's blaming
They
them.
weren't any closer.
If you were any closer, we're not going to
He
say.
laughs at himself. And
He's
looks
happy
around.
about it. He's
Yeah,
happy
he
about
looks
that.
up to the right,
He's
like
smiling
somebody
about that.
standing up there, maybe a producer, and then he looks off to the left, like you think this is funny as I do. I'm so
And
funny.
those guys are saying, "Get off my boot, man!
I can't back up.
Why are you backing up? Get off my boot, man!" But his spin is they were huddled up to me.
Yeah.
No, you backed
Yeah,
into.
no,
You
they're
said
not
you
looking
backed
to you
up.
for protection.
No, they're going. Why are you backing up? What? Get off my boot!
So I'm like, okay, yeah, they're here. I even made the announcement, hey, we're not playing.
I think y'all are.
Hey, we're not
Hey,
playing.
Mama,
Yeah, mama.
Mama, tell them we're not playing, Ma.
We're not playing. Uncle.
I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm not crying.
I'm sorry, okay?
Mama.
We're not playing.
You're on guard duty. You're not supposed to be making any noise. You're not supposed to have light. You're supposed to be monitoring.
To yell out, stop! I'll say stop again.
And there's certain words that you say if you see somebody. You say halt. Who goes there?
Right.
That's what he's supposed to be saying. But
We're not playing.
We're
Makes
not
you
playing.
sound so scared.
Mama. We're not crying either. We're just very close
And
to each other.
he's weirdly, for anybody just listening and not viewing, he's just smiles at the weirdest times. Like it's all a big joke, but it's definitely not a big joke.
No. And so the words are halt. Who goes there? Military for if you
have to talk.
But if you see somebody, it's not if you don't see anybody. You still monitor. When you see somebody, even if you see a shadow, you say halt. Who goes there? You don't say, "Mama, we're not crying." You don't say, "Hey,
Okay, guys, I'm really
we're not
serious.
playing. We're not playing. We
I mean it.
I'm going home. We're leaving.
We're gonna tell Dad.
We're gonna tell Dad." But you're supposed to say halt. Who goes there? And that's when
Sergeant.
you see somebody.
To be honest with you. So I'm like, okay, yeah, they're here. I even made the announcement, hey, we're not playing. Or something along those lines. Go up. Mark it.
Something along those lines, because he didn't get a reaction. He didn't get the laughter or
Yeah.
whatever he was looking for.
Something
He does
along
those
those lines.
pauses for effect.
I think his real words were, "Mama, mama, 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 mama,
Go away. Go away.
I'm not crying."
The area, go back to the camo net, and I realized at this point in time, everything is quiet.
So they went back to the
Everything's
camel,
quiet.
you know,
Except you.
after they, yeah, everybody
Everything's
except
quiet
you.
Except you.
You're the only loud one out there.
He snacks when he's nervous. He's
And-
got to go get some Pringles.
And even the other two soldiers aren't saying anything.
Uh-uh.
He's the only one yelling, running around crazy, backing into everybody. And he's the one in charge. Oh my
And yet
goodness.
relaying it all like he's the hero of
Yeah.
the situation. That's
And he's
the
trying to-
funniest part of the whole thing.
It is. He's trying to make it sound like the other two were scared. This guy, I mean, I'm sure they were, but this guy was freaking out. He's already like backed into the back to the camel net and everything. When he said he knew people were there, he got inside that ring of light.
Yeah.
He is scared.
The whole area surrounding us is completely quiet. The woods behind us are quiet. To the right's quiet. To the left is quiet. But you could hear in the distance out there in the insects outside of our perimeter. And I was like, okay, they're messing with us. We're going to mess back with them.
What kind
We're
of
going to move outside the camel net. We're going to squat down. We're going to perform a little sear, a little 360 degree, down low between the ammunition and his thicket. And the guy's like, all right.
we're gonna try
So-
to hide and crawl inside our own skin
Yeah.
and hunker low.
And they're saying, the other guy said, we're going to stay together. Okay.
Okay, because you still ain't off my boot, man.
Yeah, get off my boot, man. They said, this is what we're going to do.
So we're gonna hunker down. We're gonna play duck, duck, goose.
I'll be like, what we're going to do is tie you up and we're going to go for help.
We're gonna accidentally fall on you with a spear, friendly
one of our
fire.
friendly fire. Don't get in my way.
We tripped in the darkness, sir.
This guy's already coming up with the dumbest ideas. He doesn't yell at him. He doesn't got the lights. He's got the whole place lit up.
So they're gonna squat low.
If that one person wouldn't have handed him all those cameras, they'd been in the dark.
Oh, totally. Yeah, because he lost the one they had.
And
But he's got a little pen light.
he's got a little flashlight. So
And he calls it a pen light, so it's the kind that's like super tiny.
mm,
You step
Then
out.
he can, that way
squat
he can read his book in the dark when he's supposed to be
Yeah.
on guard.
so he can read at night. Yeah.
down. And I've got the thicket probably maybe 4 feet to my right. And the ammunition is probably a good maybe 15 meters to my left, not that far away. And we were no sooner squatted down for maybe 5 minutes when all of a sudden there's footsteps. Deliberate footsteps.
Coyote footsteps.
Coyote steps, deliberate.
Deliberate coyote footsteps.
An entire troop walking in the same,
An entire troop of coyotes.
they're squatted down, wetting their pants.
They are right now. They're like, do you hear that? Okay, let's fight. Let's get in the car, well, at least one of us, and go for help.
Right?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm surprised he didn't say, you two stay here. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
for help."
I'm going for help. They're like, oh, heck no. Heck no.
They're like, "Oh, we're safer without him. Really.
Yeah.
Let him go.
He'll get there quick, I promise you. But he would have romped on that gas getting out of there. So they're hearing he's hearing footsteps. They're hearing footsteps right now.
That's not footsteps.
And if you're hearing footsteps, it's heavy.
It's heavy.
There's something big. It's
And
not a
close.
coyote and close.
Step, step, step. There's somebody walking straight towards me.
Somebody.
So I'm trying to get lower and lower and lower to the ground. The silhouette.
Trying
So
to
he's trying to sink into the ground.
he's trying to get lower than the other privates.
If it's big, it's still gonna have a silhouette, and it's still gonna be above you. And it's, I mean, how much lower can you go? You're squatted.
And if you can hear those footsteps, it's going to be big.
He's now grabbed one of their arrows and he's digging rapidly into the ground.
It's
trying
still
to get
on their
a hole,
boots.
Trying to make a hole.
They're like, get off my
He's trying to
boot.
get underneath the other two.
Yeah, I'm trying to. If I just get underneath them, it won't see me. Whatever it is, trying to see a silhouette. The thing is, if you're hearing footsteps, you know it's big. If you was out there going boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom,
yeah.
He was trying to get as low as he could.
Did it have a glow stick, or was that, what did it do with your glow stick? Might there have been more than one?
And if you got the whole place lit up, where are you at? You can still see if you got a glow stick. We have it right now. We turn it on, and you can still almost see this whole room. And he's got the whole ammunition area lit up, and he's supposed to only be just 4 foot from all that.
Yeah.
This guy is either don't know where he's lost his mind already, because he is freaking out. He's coming up with the dumbest
It's
conclusions.
coming towards him.
It's coming towards you.
Them against the skyline, so I can see who this is or what's coming in.
Yeah, you're a guard. Shouldn't you be like guarding?
Guarding instead of letting things walk up to you.
Come on.
Wow.
You said, I'm really serious.
I'm serious. I'm not
I
playing.
told you I'm not playing.
I'm laying on the ground now.
Playing even less.
Getting down as far as I can. I'm not playing.
Is that one of you two walking?
Yeah. And what are
That's
you
when
two walking?
You're messing with me.
You two are messing with me. Why are y'all walking? Why are you two walking over there? Sarge, that's a coyote. Oh, okay. It's a
Yeah,
coyote.
it's a 2-footed, one of them 2-footed coyotes.
800-pound coyotes.
Yeah.
It's
And by my mind, then I tell it's a night. My adrenaline's pumping.
in my mind.
He's starting to get nervous even remembering this. His adrenaline's pumping. That's called fear.
That's called fear. That's called being scared. That's the heart racing.
And my estimation was he got about 4 feet from where I was squat.
No,
From
you
where
were
he was
laying.
squatted. They
You
were
were
all squatted
laying.
together. What do
You're
you mean
de-
from where you were squatted? You were back to back.
Yeah, or unless you left them when you crawled off while you was laying on the ground. I'm just gonna
He's
leave
trying to hide
these-
himself under the
I'm gonna
concertina
leave
wire.
these two here. And you're not squatting because you said you were laying down trying to get as low as you can to see what this was. So
Yeah, so he could be below it and see, even though he's already below it.
he's not squatting. He's laying down lower than those other two.
And I click on my flashlight.
What?
He clicked on his flashlight.
No, you're the guard. You're not supposed to be giving your position away. You're not supposed to be making noise out there. And you're supposed to be reporting. And that means that any way that you can report, you report. They didn't give you a radio, you've got a truck. Someone's got to stay there.
There were literally people there
But
to tell.
yeah, he could have told them what's going on.
We might need some ammo. We might
Might-
need some weapons here.
Might need some people. There's something going on out here.
Y'all stay with us.
Oh, yeah. Ask them
Can
to
y'all
stay with
stay
y'all.
here?
Everybody get in this
Do any
Humvee.
of you have a weapon? Can you stay here?
Can y'all stay here? Because they give us a chem light.
That gave us a glow stick.
A glow stick, yeah. They gave us one. The driver's going, are you serious? They gave you only one?
Oh, you're the guy.
You're Sergeant Orton, right? You're Matt. They call you Matt Orton.
Wrong conclusion, Matt Orton.
And where is your glow light? Glow stick. I lost it.
Well, they lost it.
They lost
They
it.
lost it. They took it from
No,
me.
Sarge. We didn't take it. That guy's like, here, just take these glow sticks. I'm out. I ain't, I don't even want to tell nobody how stupid this is.
He's kept me talking here for 5 minutes. I just want to go
I gotta go. This is stupid.
throw the glow sticks. We'll say they bounced out of the Humvee.
Yeah, we'll find some reason.
2 things happen
You
simultaneously.
counted it
Again,
again.
it's always 2 things. One, nothing.
No, actually, there's more than that because you got to factor in you're freaking out. Soldiers are freaking out. They know you're in charge and they're ready to run.
Was in front of me. 2, something bolted out of the thicket to my right,
You
up
mean
over the
there was
berm.
more than one there?
I jump up,
more than one, but it wasn't a unit of soldiers
No.
who walked up 4 foot in front of you.
Something
Now it's something
sprinted out.
from over there, not from standing in front of him.
Yeah, from the brush.
And so he said those two things happened. Well, there's more things that happen. You know, you got to factor in. You're
So his
freaking
pin
out,
line goes to the end of its, 4 foot that it could go.
and he's still got that pin light on. He's still running around in the dark with a pin light.
Holding it under his chin, trying to look scary.
Ooh. You're not supposed to have your light on. You're not supposed to be making noise out there. You're on guard duty. You're supposed to be the one
Not supposed to be smelling like
monitoring.
whoppers.
Not supposed to be running to town getting whoppers. And oh my goodness.
Sprint down. I'm in my mid-20s, so I'm in best shape of my life.
From
Sprint
whoppers
down.
and Pringles.
Get on top of this 6-foot berm when this giant rock lands behind me.
He said I can outrun all those privates.
So he passes his privates up,
That's funny.
leaves them, and he runs up
He
to the
left
top of
them.
that berm where he was running
He left them. He bolted quick.
until he sees he almost gets hit by a rock. And he's like, wait, what?
And there's still no unit.
Still no unit. No.
There's still no.
But now at least he realizes there's more than one. I don't see him being brave enough to go chase after something.
No. Dumb enough to.
Okay, you got a point. Okay, granted. I'll allow it.
So, yeah. So now he's done outrun all the other two soldiers. He's outran them. But
He hears a big rock hit
the rock hits
and
it.
roll down that.
I spin around, and there's Daniel Boone at the bottom of this berm.
This is
Where I
a
left
6
him in the
foot.
dust.
Yes, he couldn't keep up with him. And this is a 6 foot berm. I mean,
Because he was a mighty warrior and he could run super fast.
he could jump fast too at this point. Now these two other soldiers,
Is he chasing the one
Are-
in the brush, or is he running from the one that walked up to him that he can't
I
see?
don't know which one he's running from. But he's also running from those two soldiers. He just left those two soldiers
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
The ones
Turns
he's
around
in
and
charge
looks
of.
back.
Turns around, looks back, and there they are behind him at the bottom of the berm.
You there, who stole my
Hey,
glow stick?
I am on the.
Now you're throwing rocks at me?
You throw rocks? How dare you throw big rocks at me?
So in my mind, it's him. These guys are messing with me.
It's these two.
Who were
It's
standing?
these two who you were huddled up back to back, and it was walking towards you. It was these two who you were huddled back to back.
These two
trying to
ran out of
crawl
the
under,
brush.
That ran out of the brush. Oh my God! Oh no!
And it was those two who are next to you ran up the berm, and
Oh.
then you took off and left them.
These two.
These
Oh,
two.
don't you know they hate him so
Oh, I
bad?
bet they'd be like, yeah, choice words for this guy in the morning.
Oh man. He says, so in my mind,
In my mind, it's these
in my
two
delusional mind,
peasants.
in my Section 8 mind, is that what you called it?
Yep,
Section 8?
Section
In
8.
my Section 8 conclusion,
It was them who walked in front of me,
it
4
was Daniel Boone.
foot, even though they were behind me. And the other one, who was still behind me,
How did you do that?
ran from the brush
You're messing with me.
without me seeing them and up the berm while you're behind me.
One of you ran out of the brush. And one of you ran up
And
the
he's
berm.
talking to both of them. Which one of y'all
Which
just
one of
ran.
you two?
just ran out of the brush?
Give me back my glow stick.
And which one of y'all just walked in front of me? I'm going to go catch y'all.
And he says it all like he's
Yeah,
he's
that's even the
just-
worst part. Like he knows what he's doing.
like he's the brilliant one. Wow. Wow.
Race down to the berm. And
Race down to where this.
So he's running back down.
He's racing down. Yeah, he's
And
coming
he's
back
racing
down.
down to get a hold of that guy because he's scared and he's flipping out and has no emotion control.
Which one of y'all ran over this berm?
Which one of you behind me?
Which one of
just
you behind
ran
me?
in front of me?
Just ran in front of me and got behind me.
Oh wait, what happened to the troop and the coyotes and the car?
Yeah, where's that factor?
Where'd all they go?
Brad Boone, we're face to face, and I'm yelling at him. If this is you guys, I'm going to bury you.
What
I'm
a
in
sergeant.
classic sergeant mode. Blah 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 blah
He
blah.
calls this classic sergeant mode. That is classic sergeant mode, sir.
You don't need to be
We're
in the military.
doomed.
Yeah,
We're doomed. That's classic sergeant mode.
that's why that war lasted so long. They had a shot.
Classic sergeant. So now he's abusing his private and accusing him again. You're messing with me.
Which one of you ran over that berm
While you were throwing rocks at
and
me.
threw this big rock up a
How did
6
you throw
foot?
the rock behind me when you were running away from me?
How-
Tell me.
How did you get that rock, that big rock that bounced twice? It's so big, and up this berm.
How are you doing this?
Are y'all magicians?
Why? Why are you doing
Why are y'all
this?
messing
I told
with
you
me?
I'm not playing.
Why are y'all messing with me? He's screaming at people who are.
Shaking him. Physically got him. Shaking him.
These young guys are basically crying. They're
They're
not.
saying we're in hell.
They
this is-
can.
This is hell.
This is hell. If they can at least hold their voice.
Yeah, I don't see that they've done anything wrong this entire
They
time.
know they're on guard duty. They're not lighting up the whole area. They're not.
paying attention.
They're not yelling. They're not screaming.
Trying to warn him.
They're
from
not.
getting falsely accused.
And this guy is
I hope they got
yelling
a
and
promotion after
screaming.
this.
Oh my goodness! Yelling and screaming and you're supposed to be on guard duty. You're not
He's-
supposed to be out there making noise and giving your position away. And you're chastising.
Like, at least we can stop the coyotes from getting us by building traps.
You're chastising people who are trying to keep up with you because they're scared.
And that you're in charge of helping to protect and leading.
And you're leaving them. You've left these guys to go chase them somehow.
Figure that one out.
Why are y'all messing with me? Which one of you two ran? Wait a minute. No. Yeah. No.
Matt, the master deducer, he can count to 2.
I don't know. They can't put 2 and 2 together. They
Good
count
one.
to 2, but can't put 2 and 2 together.
Not at all. Oh, good one, baby.
Again, two things simultaneously happen. One, I realize he's crying. His tears are streaming.
He's like,
He's not
"This guy's gonna
sobbing,
get me
but the
killed."
tears are just flowing,
He's
streaming
still
out. of his
not making a noise. He's
Hey.
like, I want to kill this man so bad that I can't.
He said, I know protocol too. We don't make noise out here. We don't scream like you.
Yeah, but this is the end of my life right now. This is how it all ends.
This is how it
Right
ends
here,
with you
with him.
yelling at me,
With him
trying to say that I threw that rock up
screaming
that
in my
6 foot
breath,
berm
screaming in my face with his Pringles breath.
with Pringles and Whopper breath. Oh my goodness.
Calling me a thief and a stoner.
And a track athlete. And a
An acrobat.
and what's that guy?
And a magician.
She
And
said, I forgot.
a liar.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
He says, why are you messing with me?
Yeah. Yeah. Why are you
Me.
messing with
With me.
everybody's messing
You're
with you?
crying, but why
I
are you
don't
messing
blame
with
you think
me?
everybody probably does want to mess with you, Matt.
He says, you're crying, but why are you messing with me? I know you're crying, but why
I'm the
me?
victim here.
I'm the victim.
Wow.
Why are you messing with me? I know you're crying.
I'm both the victim and the hero.
I know I outran you. I know I can do that.
This is you guys. I'm going to bury you. I'm in classic sergeant mode.
I'm
Blah,
gonna
blah, blah,
bury
blah, blah.
you. Yeah,
You're not,
blah,
that's
blah,
not
blah,
classic
blah,
sergeant
blah.
mode. That's classic
That's a
idiot
terrible
mode.
sergeant.
That's classic idiot mode. You're not supposed to be making noise whatsoever.
Again, two things simultaneously happen. One, I realize he's crying. Tears are streaming. He's not sobbing, but the tears are just flowing, streaming out of his eyes.
He's quieter than you
And I'm
are.
realizing it's not him. That's not
Duh.
him.
The conclusion.
Wow. We're so glad you thought of that.
After you've been yelling at him,
Abusing him.
now you're saying, it's not him. Okay.
Why did you make me think it was you?
Why did you do that? You made me think it was you. Even though I left y'all over there when I ran. I left y'all.
And behind me in the thick woods, this log goes.
That's
So is that number 3?
no, that's the guy who was crying. That's
The one
in
who's-
front of him.
Oh.
He's the one who stepped on that log behind him.
Uh-huh. Where's the third guy now?
He's just messing with him.
Just messing with him. They
Yeah.
all picking on him.
Yeah, they're running around there in the dark.
The
Breaking.
guy's like, you don't let us have glow sticks. You don't let us have,
We're out here in the dark. The camp is over there. We're way out here in the dark, man.
with you.
With you.
Our choices are you or these things that are around us.
Yeah, there's things around us.
Ain't nothing we did that was so bad we deserve to be here with you.
No, I gotta go back and. I'm sorry, Sergeant, but I didn't deserve that.
I did not deserve that.
I didn't know.
You went back and beat up his real officer.
Yeah, I did not deserve that. No one deserves to go out on guard duty with this guy.
With this guy. This guy.
So, one of these two privates, stepped on a big log behind him again. That's probably why.
And he says, wait, I realized it wasn't the one whose
crying in front of me.
neck was in my hands.
Yeah. It had to be the other one who was standing behind him who stepped on the log,
Messing with me.
messing with me.
Something big stepped on a log, crumbled it. I was like, oh, so I shoved off of him, and
Oh,
I'm in fired up, angry mode. Now,
he's not in classic sergeant mode. Now he's in fired up angry mode.
This guy. Oh.
Not much longer. Not much
Okay.
more.
Okay.
this unit is messing with me and my guys.
He's back to the unit. He's back to the unit.
What the unit?
Wait, the
that-
guys you were just accusing?
And you're already up on the berm with your flashlight, and you didn't see anybody. But now it's the whole unit
The whole
again.
unit. We
Where?
had one something run out of the brush.
And they're over there, and
And
over
the
there, and
invisible
over there,
unit
and over
that came
there,
up 4 feet from you.
and disappeared,
That unit?
and then outran you in the dark, up a 6-foot berm, and disappeared while you're up there and threw a rock at you, a big one. Your conclusions. Oh my
Are
goodness.
Section 8 conclusion.
Section 8 conclusion. You sound crazy.
Matt, Section 8 Orton.
Yep.
No, I'm done playing. I'm done
He's
playing.
done. I already told y'all I'm done playing.
That's the second time.
I'm playing
Second
even
time.
less now.
I'm playing even less now.
I'm not playing more.
I know there's a unit. I seen the helicopter and the spaceship and the
So, over the berm I go, into the woods.
left them again.
Into the woods. Left him, he's running. 'Cause
They're
now
crying.
He knows something's behind him throwing a rock, and he know it ain't this boy that's crying and begging for his life and trying to breathe.
And he left them
So
again.
now he's got to run off again.
Only one with a
Again,
flashlight.
He's running. Took the glow stick, leaving those in his command, and running and bailing on them.
Bailed them, left them again.
After reducing them to tears.
And this is where it gets odd,
This is where it gets odd.
if it isn't already. I get about maybe 15 feet max into the woods. I got my little,
Got your little
Got his little
flashlight.
flashlight.
They don't have a light.
They
You
don't
left
have
them.
anything.
You left them. Now you got the only light. You're 15 yards or feet in the forest. You haven't seen any
He's going
unit,
to take on the whole platoon.
and you haven't even heard the platoon step on a branch, step on leaves,
He knows that thing,
take off running.
the big thing, and he looked up and did his hand, the big thing that broke the log. He knows that's now behind him, so he's safer going after the other thing that ran out of the brush.
Pen light on. It doesn't put off a lot of light, but it was dark. It was like this oppressive, just darkness, just weighing on you, and like you really couldn't see that well.
Yeah, it was literally darkness. And
Yeah.
the realization of your own stupidity.
It's about to hit.
Now, I have two memories. I have a memory of me holding the flashlight looking, and then I have a memory of me looking at me.
Oh no.
He's beside himself, literally.
His energy body stepped out and said, "You're too stupid.
You're too stupid.
You're not listening. I done gave you all the warnings.
It's called a near-death experience,
I
Matt.
gave you the cold shivers. I gave you
Literal people telling you.
people were telling you. Your adrenaline was going. You know, all these are signs. There's something.
Even I can't deal with you, Matt.
Yeah, the energy body and spiritual body just stepped out. So I ain't gonna deal with this guy. He don't listen.
His soul said, "Just go ahead and take me, Lord.
Yeah.
I'm done with
I'm
this.
done
body.
with this one.
This one's too.
This was too stupid. I can't. I
Don't
can't
make me
guide
stay
him.
here."
He's supposed to be protecting me. He ain't protecting me. He's running off in the woods. If I can't protect him, he won't listen. So I'm going to just step aside and look at him and say, "You stupid."
From about which is odd, from about the 1 o'clock position, I can see me with my flashlight through the woods. So there's like a simultaneous memory, which is again odd. I don't understand this part, but I remember the feeling of just being beat up and just like devastated and just kind of crushed. And I had to leave.
He had to leave. He had to leave his men.
Your men
that
are
he
already
was
left.
responsible for. Yeah, he already left.
He already left them.
Yeah. So now he's trying to make excuses for his leaving.
Yeah.
And again, no self-control whatsoever that I can see.
No. I mean,
Definitely doesn't deserve to be a sergeant.
This sounds like a lost Cub Scout, if that. No, I don't.
Can you imagine this person being a protector of a family?
No. And that's why when I was in the military, everybody in our unit said, if we go to war, we're gonna follow you because these sergeants are gonna get us killed. Just like this guy. He would have got him killed. And now he's
thinking only of himself.
He is. He's left.
Which he's been doing the whole time.
Yeah, and he's left those guys, and they were crying when he left them.
And somehow managing to turn it all around into he's the victim and the good guy in this situation.
And that
this is amazing. This is
This
is fascinating.
And he was blaming those poor kids because they're young, that they were messing with him and causing all this stuff and running out of the bushes and climbing berms and walking in front of him.
And everything was telling me to leave. So I slowly back out of the woods, get on the tank trail. I looked over to my right.
Everything was telling him to leave, including the two men that have been.
Including his whole energy body, too.
Yeah.
Everything was telling him to leave. Now.
So he keeps going while those guys are back there with nothing.
Those guys are still in the dark somewhere. He's left them.
Trying to stay at their station.
Yeah, he's left them in.
I see my pickup.
And
how'd that get there?
How
he just happened to run towards his pickup.
Ran towards his pickup.
The exact direction of his pickup.
And he's trying to say, "Oh, I just see my trick." No, you ran to your truck.
Yeah, you ran to your truck. You left them.
You left them and ran to your truck.
Ran to your truck instead of saying, "Let's all go," or "Let's all get in it," or "Let's all,"
He didn't care where they were.
He didn't care. No, he's too busy blaming them. He's going to blame them for him getting in his truck.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have you now. Go to my truck,
I have
fire it
you
up,
now.
I turn the
He's
headlights
looking for
on,
his
turn the
truck.
brights on, light the whole area up. It's like the clouds parted.
Oh, I see. I have you now. He was looking for his truck.
Yep.
He knew the general direction.
Yep.
He's looking for it. He's just got that little pen light. He's rattled.
He goes,
Oh, I found you.
I want light.
Leave. So I slowly back out of the woods. I get on the tank trail. I look over to my right. I see my pickup. And I'm like, I have you now.
He knew it was going to be there on that road.
He knew exactly where.
He knew where
He
he
ran
was
to
going.
his truck.
He bailed on his men.
He bailed on him.
No man left behind.
Not unless they're with this guy.
Mm,
They left. He left them out there.
this is terrible.
Go to my truck. I fire it up. I turn the headlights on, turn the brights on, light the whole area up.
What?
Like the whole area.
You're on guard duty.
Yeah.
No lights.
He's not in classic sergeant mode right now. He's in
Flee for your life mode. Leave everybody.
yeah.
Self-preservation. Leave
Yeah.
everybody. Just
Yeah.
get yourself out. Don't worry about those other two.
It's like the clouds parted, the sun was shining, angels
Yeah.
are singing,
Yeah, now
I
he
was like,
tries to make a joke out of it.
and then the military training kicked in.
Really. Then the military
Then,
training kicked in 17 hours later.
right now.
Then it kicked in. Wow, you're an amazing sergeant.
Oh my goodness.
We got to maintain noise and light discipline.
Oh!
Now,
No, he says we got to maintain. Did you not? Y'all didn't hear that? We got to maintain noise and light discipline. Then is when it kicked in because now he's in
they've done ran, screamed,
light.
lit
He
everything
did.
up.
They didn't. He did.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. It was just him.
They're silently sobbing,
They're quiet, but they're crying.
but
At least they are.
staying at their station.
And they didn't light anything up. He lit everything up.
He lit everything up.
They
They
didn't
didn't
even.
run. He ran.
They just tried to catch him.
But now he's got to put a little spin on it. Now he's. Oh, now wait.
Man.
Now he's a noble man.
Oh,
Wow, I just don't care for this person.
we
not
would
even
be
a little
fist
bit.
fighting.
Wow.
It's-
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
This is really awful.
It is.
And yet he manages to tell it like he's a hero.
No, it's
That's amazing.
I have you now. Go to my truck. I fire it up. I turn the headlights on, turn the brights on, light the whole area up. It's like the clouds parted.
I can't believe you're telling this story.
Can
All
you
the things
imagine? Well, they know the story. Somebody knows the story, and he's got a chance to get on Flash of Beauty, and he,
but
I would
Breaking
be
protocol?
ashamed to tell this story.
yeah, breaking all the protocols of guard duty,
Can you imagine how those men felt when they heard that truck?
fire up
Fire
without them.
Wow.
They're going. He's going to leave us. That
Wow.
sergeant
That
is going to leave us.
female dog.
Yeah, he's going to leave. Yeah, if you're in, this is a story you wouldn't want to tell because
No,
you're
just a normal person would be ashamed of this
yeah.
behavior, but he's twisted it all around so much, like a normal gaslighter will do,
Wow.
that he thinks this is a great story and a funny story, and people would love to hear it, and apparently they do, but surely they hear what we're hearing.
Anybody in the military would be going, I would have whooped his tail in. Oh my goodness.
So the clouds parted, and this is where he tries to put the good story spin on it and make it all again like a joke. There's nothing about this that's a joke.
The sun was shining, angels are singing. I was like, And then the military training kicked in. We got to maintain noise and light discipline. And I was like, can't do it. So I turned off my truck.
Can't do it. He's
Turn off the
realized he
lights.
will be in so much trouble.
He's already did it.
I know, but he can't actually drive off because now he's realized that if he leaves his two men out there and
Yeah.
he takes his truck and leaves, how much trouble he'll be in.
Yeah. It's a punk.
And it was 2002, the year before a movie had came out, and everybody was all excited about this movie. It was an exciting movie about cars and racing, and they made 18 other versions of it since. And Fast and Furious. Everybody was putting neons on there. And I tell you what, every law enforcement agency in 2002 should have thanked the producers of Fast and Furious for making the money, because everybody put neons on, and they were illegal, and everybody was getting tickets. So I got pulled over twice, once on post and once off of post. So I finally put a switch on there. So like, all right. So I turned my blue neons on.
You know, you just talked about light discipline.
Yeah, light discipline. Yeah.
They said, "Oh, I turned my blue lights on instead of when I turned my car engine off."
This is incredible.
Now, is he out of the vehicle or is he still in the vehicle?
I don't know.
Because he may still be in the vehicle turning that light on, because he ain't getting out till there's light.
Right.
Where's the other two
That's
guys?
his light discipline.
While you're in this vehicle, where are the other two guys at?
It's like, man, I got to go back and get them because they're going to tell on me.
Oh my goodness.
They're going to ask where my men are and why I left the post.
He's got them out there somewhere and left them a couple times. Now he's in his vehicle.
Has. Yeah.
Now he's in his vehicle and left him. Yeah, I wouldn't tell this story. I would not tell, breaking all these protocols, leaving your men out there.
Shameful.
You know, almost causing them harm.
You've done absolutely everything wrong.
Absolutely.
Over to the Camel Net, where Daniel Boone and David Crocker are at, and they're literally
So they're back out of the berm. They found each other again, and they're at where they're supposed to be guarding.
And he's trying to belittle them.
Yeah.
And they have nowhere to go because they just seen you run to your truck.
Heard it start up.
Heard it start up.
And you're going to come back and
the only safe area they got is
Butthead.
Inside that. Yeah. Then he calls them names, trying to belittle them.
Yeah.
And they've
lost all respect for you. They never.
My goodness. And now he's going to belittle them because all they got is each other out there.
Yeah, but they're still at their post.
Yeah, they're still
they're
where
not
they're
running
supposed
trying to
be.
chase his truck. Because they would know where it is too. But they're not leaving their post. They're far braver than you.
Yeah, even though they're scared, they're still staying there.
Yeah.
This guy's then jumped in his truck.
So all right. So I turned my blue neons on, walked over to the Camel Net, where Daniel.
Nah, he turned
It's
the
not
blue
light
lights
discipline.
on. No, it sure ain't.
He was afraid to walk back through in the dark.
Sure was. And he didn't go there until he turned those lights on.
Mm-mm.
Boone and David Crocker are at, and they're literally actually hugging each other, and they're begging to leave the site.
You think?
Oh,
Literally hugging each other.
Yeah, they are.
They're scared young soldiers.
Out of their mind. This guy's the one that's supposed to be in charge.
No weapons. You've been making fun of them and falsely accusing them all day.
And leaving them every
what
chance
a
you
jerk.
get. Wow.
It's like, we gotta leave. We gotta leave. We gotta leave. So we're turning to an argument of them leaving or not, and me arguing with them we can't leave.
Of
You know, do we have
them
general orders?
leaving.
Our first general order in the military is I will guard everything.
Oh, now he's going to lecture them. He just
And
tried to find a way to put a spin on this to. Wow. I'm embarrassed for you, Matt.
he's not even saying the first general order correctly. I said, I will not leave my post until I'm properly relieved. What's he say?
So we're turning to an argument of them leaving or not, and me arguing with them we can't leave. You know, do we have general orders? Our first general order in the military is I will guard everything that limits my post, equip my post only when properly relieved. So we're debating and arguing. For a couple of minutes, I looked over at my truck, and something walked in front of it. You could see the driver's side neon winked. Bolted over there, it was 10 feet away, was there in a heartbeat. And nothing was running down the tank trail, nothing had to run off to the woods, nothing was under the vehicles at all. I looked. And I remember I walked back over to those guys, and I sat down on the ground outside the Camel Net. And I was like, defeated. I felt completely and utterly just, I mean, there's no words that I have.
Because now
to
you were
come close
exposed.
to the
That's
feeling
called
of
shame
despair I
and
get.
embarrassment.
Mm-hmm.
Because now everybody knows exactly what you were doing and what you were like and how you would be when it all comes down.
Yeah. He knew you would leave everybody to save your own neck.
Wow.
I mean, there's no words that I have to come close
Yeah, I
to
never
the
told
feeling
this
of
story.
despair, I
That's
guess. I don't
that
know.
stupid.
There's hopelessness.
Hopelessness.
And
There, yeah.
the next thing I know,
Kind of
I
like
remember
what
the
maybe
moon.
they were feeling
Yeah.
when they heard you light up that truck or
When you left
start
them
up
in
the
the dark
truck and
many times.
maybe like that kind of
Yeah.
hopelessness.
They knew they were out there on their own.
Yeah.
At one point in time, it finally came up, and then it was morning. Have no idea what happened after we stayed on the ground and the sun came up.
They probably
So when the
beat
sun
you
comes up-
senseless.
Probably got knocked out. He probably knocked you out. That's why you don't remember anything.
You got smothered.
Yeah, you got a blanket party.
Everybody's brave in the morning. Everybody's braver in the sunlight. And I was sitting there and I'm like,
Yeah.
Apparently you are.
Huh.
you know what, guys? The Whoppers.
It was
You
the
want gas?
Whoppers that you bought.
Yes, the Whoppers.
That's what it was. Now it's gaslighting time again.
Now blame them for whatever you did. Blame them again for what you did.
It was coyotes. It had to be coyotes.
Coyote.
Coyotes. This is his conclusion the next day. And we talk about this every time. How people twist it all around in their mind. But he's trying to convince them of this. So it was coyotes that stomped around on 2 feet.
And walked 4 foot in front of him and disappeared.
Stole his chem light. Stole his glow stick.
Dropped the or made the sound of the fallen canteen.
And the giant
And they
log
bolted-
breaking.
And bolted out of the brush and ran up the berm.
Made all the bugs go quiet.
And then the coyotes threw the big rocks at him.
Yeah.
And then,
That's what it was, guys.
How do you?
You know what? That's what it was.
He's
That's
still
what
an
it
idiot.
was.
He's still an idiot.
You,
Was you guys? I guarantee you. Go take your.
Guarantee you, it was a 500-pound
coyotes.
shot put throwing
Yeah.
coyote.
6 foot possum.
Yeah.
Yes. And they're like, oh, yeah, we didn't think of that. So they walk.
Yeah, wait a minute. Is that how they said that? Or they're like, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We'll go
we
check.
didn't think of that.
We'll go check, but
They're looking at, I guarantee you,
I guarantee
they're
you.
looking at each other like, do you believe this punk?
Yeah. It's got it.
But they're still following orders.
Yeah. They said, just get us out of here.
Say whatever you got to say till the other people get back.
Over to their first trap, and they're jumping up and down, and they're calling, Sergeant, come over here. And I'm walking over like, yeah, I'm right. I know.
Yeah, that's exactly how you do everything.
Yeah,
No
you
wonder
was
you-
wrong from the get-go.
Oh, my goodness.
You wouldn't ride it any time.
I'm right. Whopper was completely untouched, as was the second one, as was the third one. And that's my aha story. No idea what happened that night. So after that encounter, this was August of 2000.
We're ending there. We can't stand him. He tells
Yeah.
more stories.
More stupid stuff.
Wow, this is unreal.
Yes.
Okay, let's go back up. We'll check comments. But if you want to, the whole thing's on Flash of Beauty, Matt Orton.
Yeah, if you could stomach
We
it.
can't stomach him anymore. Oh, man.
Hey, Night Stars is here.
Night Stars saying, "Watch it Wednesday!"
Watch it Wednesday. Everybody saying hello to Night Stars.
And to Bernice. And
Oh.
she's saying hi back to everyone.
Yeah. Oh, this is where Kay had to leave.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And War Chief said that he had to
Turn in.
head out.
And he said, God bless and good rest. Tracker Lorna says, War Chief, have a great night and God bless. And Fern's in the room. How you doing,
Fern.
Fern?
There's Fern.
And JR says, coyotes in army boots, right?
Yeah, this guy. Oh my goodness.
Bernard says, I feel Ella's disgust with this guy. Definitely needs a full metal jacket blanket party. Double so for real.
Yeah.
I'm not even a violent person, and he makes me want to get violent.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
we would be rolling around.
And so that concludes another episode of Watching Wednesday.
Yeah.
And, you know, we found a lot of jokes and we made a lot of, you know, we did a lot of laughing, but the truth is, he's a terrible sergeant.
And you
And
don't
this
want
is
to be
not
out.
someone you want to take advice from.
You definitely don't want to be out doing research or cryptid work with this guy, because when things do go wrong, you're going to get left.
Yeah.
It's not a person that's got a record of
That you can count
hanging
on.
tight. Yeah.
And so he's in charge of his own channel, and he sets up Bigfoot festivals, and he has the ear of a lot of people, and there you go. Draw your own conclusions.
Draw your own conclusions.
Yeah, so we're going to say a prayer.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, I hope that those two guys, thank you, Lord, for them recovering from that and not getting killed because of the stupidity. There's so many people out there that just don't know what to expect. Lord, help people not to be cowards. Help people to be prepared and not to listen to the blind. Oh, Lord, you know what needs doing, and you don't need me to tell you. Love you, Father. Thank you for these people that are here and the people that will view this in the future. And just, Lord, thank you for protecting us from fools. We love you in Jesus' name, in the name of Yeshua. Amen.
Amen.
Woo.
Well, we got through that. I'm ex-military, and I know a lot of military guys.
This is so opposite your personality.
We would be wall-to-wall counseling, and oh my goodness.
No dreaming tonight.
No. Yeah, I want to be punching the wall or kicking the wall. So everyone have a great night, and we will see y'all again very
Thank you for
soon.
being here. Hit like on your way out. Also, check out the Peculiar Path channel. On Monday, we'll do another Bible study on the.
15.
Oh yeah, the following Monday.
Yeah.
So I think the next time we'll be back here is maybe next Wednesday.
And know who if you're going out doing some research.
Don't camp with this guy.
Yeah, and know who you're with, because this guy will leave you. Just this story alone. And like I said, I would have never told this story. You know, all the things that he's done wrong and breaking protocols.
And acted snotty while doing it.
Yeah, and belittle who he was with. You know, those other guys didn't deserve.
No, they sure did not.
Going guard duty with this guy. Okay, so everybody have a great night. We'll see y'all again very soon.
We love y'all.
Be safe out there.
so we're on our way in a snowstorm to go try to find someone who's lost in the woods. Y'all say a prayer.
Footsteps walking when I do, I hear the sound, but see nothing as I look around. I see many eyes shining, following everywhere I go. Every time I look in the dark, they're looking at me. A foul smell in the air as people walk around without a care. Shadows in the corner of my eye, but when I turn to look, there is nothing there. A blur passes by, but what do I see? Only that who calls my name from the forest, the same as my father do. My hair stands up on the back of my neck. I feel sick and dizzy now, disoriented, spinning around. A large wolf on 2 feet follows me, lurking and smirking from tree to tree, whistling for me to look as the clawed hand waves. My body tries to tremble, but I'm staying brave. Something sways back and forth, I look away. I remember my mother always told me that when I hear and see this in the woods or around town, I am to sound the alarm, but let others know predator Bigfoots are hunting, and I should go and let her know. My father knows what to do as he calls to other men too. Mothers find their children and let them know to stay close. Stay in the house and pull the shades down. Hold your breath and don't make a sound. On from the teaser before the predator Bigfoots are back and hungry for more. Man and woman form lines to clear the land. The brushes beat as townspeople walk from the street to the wood line, moving slow into the woods now, making no sound as a gifting tree is found. Food and children's items with sales and flowers too. Why would someone do this to our town? Putting us all in danger. The shoes of a stranger are seen. Someone has been feeding predator Bigfoots near our family's home. Trees bowed and pulled down, sharpened spikes placed in the ground as the forest goes quiet. Not a bird, cricket or frog. The trees are still, the forest has a chill. Weapons now ready as all know the sign that predator Bigfoots are around. Now it's a trap as he slaps on a tree. A whoop over there and a breath next to me. Now whoops everywhere behind every tree. A raven's call, but that's not all. Coyote sounds how his broken branches are heard. A baby's cry, I hear a hoot, and an owl flies by. A call for help, then the sound of a scream. Like a dream will come to the reality of now. Predator Bigfoots all around. They didn't make a sound till now. We all know put the sight at his head to slow their charge. People run from fear as others stand clear, calm in the rain as the ground is now stained. The forest now quiet as only few walk away. Now we look for the one the predators are down.